least to start with.
And I need to turn off this audio so we don't get feedback. All right, let's go.
Okay, we're live.
Oh, good. I'm alive. Always good for confirmation. And hello, Sing. Good to have you here. Oh. Pumas running everywhere. Panzer IIIs, Italian post-war German. For some reason we have the British with us, but we're fighting the Americans, Soviets, and Japanese. Sounds like World War II to me. I can imagine. What part of India are you from? I don't, just general geographic area.
The part with the cows.
Ah, well, cows are everywhere in India, I thought. Oh, raining in your hometown. Mm. You're across, there's, what's that? We're like an Aero Cobra, maybe a Soviet one. Had a nice drive so far. Oh, there's an enemy turret right over there. And I hit your gun barrel, so somehow that saved you, but doomed you nonetheless.
My mark.
I have line of sight on it. No, it doesn't seem so. Oh no, maybe I do. Behind us. Okay, let's see. Oh, I just hit something.
Got him.
Gotta kill us. You got him. Good. They stayed in. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
There's way more here on my mark.
Okay, dropping artillery. Arno's mark.
Oh, never mind. Someone got him.
Well, there's a couple. There's a heavy up there too. So.
Oh, no, no, there's still something there.
Yeah. Shot at me. I think I see him through there. Oh, I crashed him. Pretty guessing through these bushes. Yeah.
Oh, Chino got me.
Okay. He's gonna have to come out over there. Let him just a little too much. He's gonna hide back there all day.
Oh, I'm being flamed.
Got his AA gun before he could mess me up with it, and boom. Uh-oh, plane. Ah, somebody's planing me too. Strafing. Bombs. Boom. Okay.
Hardy on it.
This up, I want to know. Ah, okay. Sort of central area of India. Cool. Cool. I'd love to go to India someday. Not likely anytime soon, but it would be fun.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage. Attention to the designated grid square!
3 dead, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's just tumbling out. Desert clothes, oh well. Okay, I'm dropping RD on A area myself, so be careful as you approach.
Yes.
India is not known by most Americans. And mostly what I've read about it is coming from the British, obviously. But interesting place.
Yay! First victory of the day.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, it's a good map. I'm going south. Stay away from the traffic jam that'll happen up around A.
German on that position?
Yeah, I put artillery there. I'm gonna move up on the flank and see if I can shoot him.
Oh damn, it was a 105.
Okay, well your 105 is dead now. And there's still another one over here? Yeah, and it just looked like it died too. Too low. Damn. Just alerted them to my presence. There we go. Going for lower hole, but not that low. Big pile of...
Hey, strong arm.
Hey, strong arm. We got a free slaughter too, so you're in next match if you want.
Alright, great.
They just shot me in the ass. I thought we had plenty of people back there. Okay, looks like they killed them.
Well, yeah, 3-7, mate?
3-3.
3-3.
They got... Oh, there's another one, I guess. I don't know. My team isn't backing me up. Come on. Hey, I'm the important streamer. They're all supposed to back me up to make me look good. Didn't they get the memo? That was sarcasm, people, if you didn't get it. On the airplanes, fortunately.
Hearing something behind me.
There's both an enemy and a friendly on C. Enemy just decapped it, but there's a friendly coming up there, so that probably what you're hearing. One or both of them. I'm circling around, looking to see what I can. Oh, and another one got me. Just as I took one out. And he got taken
how
out too.
unfair.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, so unfair. Well, somebody else has brought a 222 to the fight. So he's going to play anti-aircraft gun with it. Not the best thing, dude. I know they call it an anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah, but why? It's actually just like the Panzer II, I believe.
Well, you know, it has a, and they may have, in my opinion, artificially increased the turret rotation speed, but it has a fairly slow turret rotation compared to the Panzer I AA or the, you know, the 38T AA. What it is a nice little armored car that can bounce around. That would be really nice as a scouting vehicle. That then you get to, you know.
Well, I wish it was a scouting vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. You can run, you know, on maybe more open maps than this one, run around and get into groups of trees and just spot everybody and have fun. Oh. Well, my electricity went out for a while this last Friday night for me.
That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know how long it was out. It went out when I was asleep, but after I woke up, realizing that it was out, it was about an hour later that it came back on. I think we're gonna lose this one, Arno. I was quite hopeful that, you know, I had about 12 hours before I was supposed to be streaming, but quite hopeful that it was going to come back, but a little worried that it might not be back for the live stream yesterday, but fortunately it was. Get on him. He dropped.
Gridded him.
Good. The other guy's gonna shoot him down. Good. Oh, we got a heavy over here.
Oh, got him.
And boom, he killed me. This match has not gone well. Now let's try the StuG. Oh, did they get the KV2? Yeah, got the KV2. Not soon enough to save me, but there's a big beast over there somewhere. I see you behind the marker here. Okay, yeah, not hit right where I wanted to hit. Aha, oh, another guy got me. Oh well, yeah, I'm out. I'm not coming back in. Just not worth the pain. Return to hangar. And we'll send an invite to Strongarm. We'll get reward for that. Mission or two with this BR, and then move up a bit. Arno,
Yes.
are you ready?
Now I am.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, actually, it did have breakfast a little while ago. It is morning here in California. Okay, I know where I'm going to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
So, yeah, south around, and then a cutoff spot to cut off all
Yes, our favorite little
reinforcements.
spot.
Yeah, cut off all reinforcements to
At
A. And
top corner of F4 it is.
so I'm going to swing way down just to make sure we get there as safe as possible. And then hopefully our team will be able to win once we cut off reinforcements. Go Puma, go, run around, terrorize, get shot up. Oh, there's somebody else moving around out here. Enemy-wise, down to the south of the map. But it's fine if somebody else clears the way. Oh. Okay, we've got a Sark with the 6-pounder. Took out the Puma. He has a 50, not too deadly to our tanks, but the 6-pounder is, yes. Oh, he's real close to me here. Bishop, if you don't mind, or somebody's here. Where is he? 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 Oh, he's in the coal. See behind me. He's right next to you, Arno. I got him. Good. Thank you. We're distracting him. Yeah, you distracted him. Okay. Yeah, pushing up here. Oh, what's that? No, that's just a big barrel thingy. Okay. I didn't see what happened to the Sark. Oh, now they're killing other people here. I'm gonna keep pushing. See if I spot anybody.
Whoa.
I'll shoot. Otherwise, there's somebody over there. Oh, yep, BTR. Right about there. Yep, got him. Good. Keep pushing, keep momentum going. Nobody coming, nope, nobody coming that way. Oh, in the spot to cut them off. And with 2 tanks, we cut off the whole map from reinforcements.
Oh, there's a second one. AA behind us.
Alright,
Oh, got him.
okay.
Oh. Fucking effective machine gun.
Yep, good, 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 good. You're keeping the back door closed. Dropping artillery on A. There's enemy around there. Yeah, there's one. They may be going down, but well, what I had was waffles, if you know what that is. Critical hit on A.
I'm hearing something on my
Okay.
side.
Okay. Good job, Arna. So far, Arna's been getting all the action back there. Oh. There we go. Got one.
Nicely done, gamer.
Come on, team. We've got to shut down. All you got to do is kill the ones already out there. We're not going to get any reinforcements so long as Arno and I are on the job. Oh, somebody killed the thing I wounded with the artillery.
Nicely done, strong arm.
Thank you.
You're
Sherman here.
looking
Sherman,
here,
turn
right?
around to the Sherman. Killed me. I fired at him,
Turning.
but he's gonna come up your back.
I missed. Ah, crap. Oh, I'm sick. Jesus.
Oh. He got us. Well, we're no longer on the job.
Right. Gamer, I suggest we go to B and try and defend there.
No, I'm going the same place.
Alright. In
Well,
that
you
case,
go-
I'll follow you. No, I'll follow you.
Yeah.
You need 2 people there.
Well, it's best with 2 people, yes. You got all the kills there last time, and I let you down because I did not kill the Sherman. We're coming, strong arm.
Okay. Yeah, it's busy around here.
Where at? You got a hit on that aircraft, though. No damage, I don't think. Aircraft coming over Yarna, be careful. You don't know if it has bombs or not. Coming in, okay. See the fire, let's see if I can come around this way quickly enough to save somebody. Particularly strong arm. Save anybody would be fine. Target. It was a target. Be a log. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, okay, I'm going to circle around behind this building and get whatever that is. It's doing. Oh. Okay, hit him. No real damage. He's looking at me.
Ah, revenge.
Okay, he's dead.
Thanks.
Good. Good. He's out. Okay. Almost. Okay. There's. Oh. Dingo made it past me, or Pinard or something. Armored car, little thing.
Oh.
Towards A. Let's see now. Use my wreckage as a bit of a.
Oh crap! Where did that come from?
Can you kill what got Arno strong arm?
I think I did. Yep.
Oh, it was
No, it's
in between the buildings.
in between the buildings.
Between the buildings.
I'm repairing, but my turret's okay. I can't. I'm immobilized.
Okay. Well, if he comes out, shoot him.
He's standing right next to the broken wall.
The guy helping me repair smoked up, so I don't see anything.
Good. Not for me. Here's what I think you may be talking about. What are you thinking about over there? I'm not sure.
Oh.
Nope. Artillery's not in the right spot, and I'm. I hit the wrong way for this guy. Oh, there's somebody over there. Oh, I hit him, but no damage. In front. Okay. He did not see me until the very last. Ah, I see you. Got you. That was lucky.
Oh, nice. You got him.
That was
Just had him in my sights.
pure luck. Got the bad guys that were hurting people over here. Somebody's putting artillery on me, so I must have been scouted before I died.
Nicely done, strong arm.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
That's really good.
He was good.
You got my driver. I got his engine. Who's gonna reload faster? He is. There's an immobilized T-34 out there where my gun barrel's pointing right at when you get up to me. Be careful. Like I say, his engine is out, so I doubt he's still not moved yet. I don't know how long it's going to take him to repair. StuG. Yeah, I see Arno. I'm too far away. I'm coming as when I can. You'll just have to kill them all is what you'll have to do. Another shot. Yeah, don't push. Yeah, I see you got people on either side of you. Don't push too far out.
I'll tell Alpha.
Oh, good. Got another one. Good. M16 down. Those are annoying, deadly to aircraft. You got targets over there, Arno, or are you good?
Nope. I can confirm no targets.
Okay.
Nothing here. T34.
Well, it's probably the one. Oh, there. Okay, I got a British thing here. Okay, he just no damage on him. He's gonna get to kill me in just a second. Oh, he fired at my wreckage, not at me. And now he died. Haha, you fired at the wrong target.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Hard threat.
No, that's probably the T-34 that got me. It just took out stronger. Somebody's artillerying me, so I'm gonna push up. Ah. Got that. Okay.
Enemy's getting closer to victory.
Okay. Oh. Turn. Okay, we're in a weird sort of turning fight. Me and a StuG, him and a other M8 thingy. I'm still able to turn faster than he is. Nope, he got me. Panzer III. Okay, so there's an M8 right on my corpse.
Okay.
It's the Stuart thing with a short 75.
It's two down here. There's a T something. TD.
Hello, GS Master. How you doing? Yep, we got them, but they got me eventually too. Hello, a gun. You're gonna try to back into me, are you? Well, Strong Arm's leading the match. Arm number 2, Arno's number 4 on this match. I don't know if that means we're really good or just the rest of the team sucks. But hey.
Take it. We'll take it.
Oh, would you rather be on the bottom of a winning team or the top of a losing team? killed. Somebody got T-34 that I took the engine out before, and I think killed wrong arm that was, or somebody.
Yeah, finished T-34, wasn't it?
Yeah. That alive or dead? Oh, that's alive. Now it's dead. Okay, back cutting off main reinforcement path. Okay, there's a Panzer IV coming towards you.
Right.
Oh, no, he stopped to fight me. Through the walls here, where is he? I don't know. Oh, and a truck in my... Oh, a half truck in my front here. Let's go after the tank. Oh shit, he got my gunner. I'm worried about the half track, or the tank that ain't the half track. Okay, tank lost his driver. He ain't coming to reinforce you, and my gunner just bit it. Okay, I'm out. Well, that was exciting. Well, I should have brought him in the first place. Little Mr. Kill Everybody. Come on, Arno, you can kill things with that on the ground. Let's go.
Sure, I'll come.
Come and back me up. Artillery in our position, where we just were. If they're hanging out there, they'll die, hopefully.
Damn.
Yeah, that was that M16 that was engaging me. Okay, something's firing straight south, so I think they just spawned. Southern point, maybe. Oh, you got good, Arno. Good. Killed that M16.
Nice, nice, nice.
Always nice to get a bit of revenge. Somebody who hurts TeamG. Okay. Yes, I can do that. I got both of those. We can do the mouse.
Ooh, I actually critted that fucking thing. Wow.
Good. I don't know what thing that is, but cool. No, those AA guns are not bad at ground engagements.
A nice strong arm got him.
Oh, hello. Oh, hell, I just didn't even see him there. He just sort of parked there and I didn't see him. Wow, just hanging there.
Oh, the Swedish.
Yeah, he's right around the corner, right around the corner.
Oh, yeah, I found him.
Yeah, I can see him.
I thought it was the second corner. Yeah, I thought it was,
yeah. Okay, well, since I know where he is, yeah, I'm putting artillery right there. He is right there unless he moves. Be careful, Arno. Right in the L-shaped corner spot.
I'll try and bomb them. Yeah, well, artillery would be ideal.
Yeah, I put artillery right there. Hopefully it'll get them, but who knows? It may land on top of the building or something.
Yeah.
But it's coming. Okay. Not much time left. Oh, there's also a light tank it got.
M3.
Yeah,
Oh,
medium tank, I guess. Yeah. Oh, somebody got him now.
something got him.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna slow me up a bit. Gotta use strong arm's body as a bit of. Yeah, he's still right
There's
there.
about 5 of my bodies lined up.
Okay, I hit him. And
Oh,
mission failed. Oh boy. Well, we can do a mouse thing. Just a second. I'm gonna turn the heater off. Getting warm here now.
Imagine that warm in California.
All right. Oh, well, we did well. Player statistics. Strong Arm got number 1 with 14 kills. I got number 2 with 10 kills, and Arno got number 4 with 7 kills. Very, very good match.
Yeah, it really kicked ass. Yep.
Yeah, Team G
We
did
did
very
well.
well.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Well,
we've
we
got
all
a
did well,
we've got a request. We do take requests, but not always everything. But
What is the request, bitte?
mouse. So it's
Ooh,
painful
I can go
level.
6. That's
7
okay.
7
I will
7
go-
7.
I will go 6 7.
Me too.
Yeah. Let me
7,
quickly
it's
rebuild
fine.
this lineup. It got devastated for some thingy. Okay.
Jagdpanzer.
Right. There we go.
So that's 68,000. Not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't spend money on this. Just throw whatever.
Or else I
resource-
could have gotten the Ferdinand in my
That's
lineup,
okay.
but no. Jagdpanzer M41. One tiger. Wish I could have the Google Blitz.
You'd be lethal on that thing.
Oh yeah. But again, the Silver Lions thingy, you know.
Yeah, it gets expensive. There we go. That's a good pairing for that. Yeah, I'm going to stick with World War II vehicles or thereabouts. There we go. Where do I have a spot? Got the Google Blitz. Oh. Let's go. No, it's Panther A's. Alright. Okay, well. Alright, well, I got some sort of lineup, but not the best.
Right.
Now, what
Booster
will...
for allies. Ooh.
Oh, good. Do I have any of those?
I mean, I don't
open?
have that.
Okay, I was just going to see. All right, okay. Unfortunately, we're probably going to run into 8-7 missile tanks shooting us across the damn map. But we'll give this a shot.
And even if I kill someone, I get extra points for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it stayed mostly, if it was just World War II era, or within a couple of years after it, I'd be fine. But,
Like 1950s max.
yeah, I mean, I'd like to stick it to like 1948 or so. So things sort of being designed during World War II and coming out maybe just immediately after them. Okay, I'm going to drive straight down the road because I'm driving a mouse and it's slow.
Okay.
I want to get there for I want to get there for this match. So we're just going to go. Yep, put it on auto drive. Dude wants to help, thanks, but I don't think that's really going to help there.
Do you want me to go in the Tiger II or the Jagdpanzer, gamer?
Either one, I don't really care.
I just want to support you guys.
Yeah. I hear you. I don't really care. Thanks, dude, but I don't think it's your EBR is going to help me much, speed-wise.
Hello.
Hey, Toy!
Hey, Toy.
Oh yeah, I see Leopard 1s, AMX 30.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be.
We're fucked.
Yeah, of course. But hey. Seeing what has been fun at times is when we have enough people here for a custom match, and we'll bring the.
We're in a round of mouse. Yeah.
Mouse. Well, what I thought I want to do sometime is when we can get, a couple of more people than this maybe, is have like a bunch of Tiger 1s versus an Abrams or something. That could be fun.
Fun for the Abrams, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just got to get tricksy and figure out how to kill me.
Honestly, there isn't really a challenge in killing the mouse anymore.
Yeah, the mouse challenge, it really is gone, in my opinion. But the Abrams, because it's weak on the sides, I'm pretty sure the Tiger 1s will get through it easy enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can, most definitely.
And so it's and if you come at me one at a time, or whoever, if it's not me, if somebody else win the Abrams, I'd be fine with that too. You come at one at a time and straight at, you're gonna get killed. But if you can sort of get a decent map where you got some hills and you got some maneuver room.
Yeah, we did that with the mouse, didn't we?
Yeah, we've done it with the mouse, but I think it's time to do it with something else.
Mm-hmm.
No problem. Don't be sorry. We're just checking this out. Come on. Turn. I mean, I'm still telling it to drive forward. I'm just telling it also to turn. Well, let's set up where strong arm is. If you want to get ready for the next match, Toy Jet, I think we'll be at changing to 4-3.
I'll be doing some 9-0.
Oh, okay.
Winding Schweden.
All right. Other than just wanting to do an engineering challenge, I don't know what Ferdinand Porsche was thinking this vehicle was going to be used for. Uh-oh.
Created it! No!
He probably didn't think about it.
Well, that's what I mean, just as an engineering challenge. But he was real insistent upon making a bunch of them. You know, I mean, because if he, you know, he wouldn't return the steel that he had, because when they you know, found a bunch of holes and turrets that were ready to be ready to have the internals put into them and whatnot. He wouldn't give that stuff up in hopes of building these behemoth tanks. That, you know, so he got 2, so, you know, he achieved his goal of designing and building the thing, but what more did he want to do? I don't know. Okay, there we are.
Yes, thank you, weird-looking Gepard.
A kill. Is there another thing over there? Yes, it is. And I'm reloaded. Oh, something shot me in the
Because
ass.
they're pushed up. They're pushed up. We're under pressure.
Yeah, got a armored car in my ass here. Hello. If you have artillery, drop it right on me. It would be useful.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to harm me, and might get this armored car, or scare the armored car off if I keep turning around. So far, he's not got any of my crew members. And somehow I hit him but didn't kill him. But he's got my little gun barrel. Nope.
My
Nah, down to
tiny
4.
gun. It has been disabled. Oh no.
There we go. Well, I got a kill in it.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, we're going to be playing in something else here. Let's come in a Tiger II with a 105mm gun.
God, yes.
And now
Genuinely one of the sexiest tanks in the game.
now an unobtainable if you don't already have it. Or you can get the mouse if you just wait around and come to the right event. You can still get the mouse.
Yeah, I have it unlocked. I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
No,
dear.
it's and
Wait
even
for
if you
sale.
haven't, just wait. You know, whoever may be watching, if you just wait for another year or so, they'll come back.
The mouse is rarely fun anymore. Well, it's really
Yeah, that's
sad.
yeah. Like I say, you know, I got a request. Happy to show it off and
Like,
do it.
genuinely,
It's fun.
It should be at 7.0 max.
Yeah,
know
7.
I know it'll be really hard to pierce, but that's the entire thing. It's got going for it.
Because it's super slow.
Yeah, but it's just super slow. The gun is not as good as people think it is.
Right.
The reload.
And it's really
is-
slow reload.
Yeah. It is armor. That's all it's got going.
Right.
Mobile
And-
toolbox, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a mobile
It
pillbox.
is literally a mobile pillbox.
And so the right map, the right player, it can do well with that. But if you're not doing all of that stuff, being the right map, the right player setup, you know, it's like, yeah, I was able to make it to the front. Took me a damn long time. Drove down the roads. Got there, was able to get a kill. And then got killed by a Obel
Yeah.
Italian armored vehicle. Which is, you know, not the greatest vehicle out there, but yeah, it has a decent, you know, hollow charge round. Cheat FS, as some people say. That just makes the thing just a big target. And no longer a challenge. No, I'll say the guy who got me had no... I'm not saying he was a bad player, but he had no particular skill. He just, like, identified my location in the middle of the town, drove it behind me, and shot me a few times. I mean, he may be the greatest skilled player out there, but it didn't take any skill, or his maneuvers weren't particularly skillful. And it did take a few shots, but the mouse is a big clown car that does have some internal segments so that you can survive hits even if they're super well placed. You know, it's far from... Oh, there's
Crew,
somebody up
with the
there.
crew on the mouse again?
6.
7? 6.
6.
Okay.
So it's, you know, it's... And you can fight it down to 2. That, of course, really takes out its...
Oh,
Come on. You know, its reload speed.
yeah.
Wow. Okay, I killed one of the guys that went through the gunner, fortunately, but this thing went all the... Oh, there's 2 gunners in this thing. All the way through this armored car here. Right through the meat of it. Did not...
Panther D.
Oh, got it. Got it.
What?
Oh, somebody
Oh,
else.
phew, someone saved me.
Hello.
Hey, werewolf.
Hey, werewolf man.
Right, Panther
Morning. What are you all playing?
2. We're going to be playing 4-3 next match. If you want to join us. Toy Jet isn't playing with us, so don't worry about him.
Oh, that's right. Don't care about Toy Jet.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Toy Jet.
Yeah, well, he's not
I
playing with
like
us,
you,
so...
Toy Jet.
I'd like to see her try when I'm 70 meters below the surface of the ocean. Oh,
What's your
don't
max
be sorry.
diving depth? What's your maximum safe diving depth before you implode? Secret.
Yeah, you know, I don't really like going deep anyways. It's all dark and shit down there, you know?
I thought that might be where you get your food.
Yeah.
Sounds like you don't know much about
sounds
being
like-
a beluga.
I know enough about being a beluga.
He's the best beluga there is.
Precisely.
He's a flying one, isn't he?
That's the best kind of beluga.
Precisely.
But you see, when a beluga says flying, it means he's flying through the water.
It's a beluga with drugs.
To them, that's... Oh, hello. Hello. Let's see, can I get... I gotcha! Yay, that was a good kill there. Ha ha!
He might be a flying fish. He might like skim through the air and then end up flopping on the deck of a boat, flopping around on the before someone pushes him off.
That's a Tiger one! What's going on here?
Are you in our match or something?
No!
It almost feels
I'm
like
in a
it.
Leo 1!
Rid of them.
Shit, somebody got my damn driver, or my gunner. Yeah, kill him if you can. I'm dead. Carnarvon got me. No, we're gonna stay a bit lower. We're gonna go back down to World War II tanks thing. We mostly play World War II. I got all, or I think there's one new German tank I'm grinding up for, but most all of the German lineup. But it's World War II for us. Except for Toy Jet here, who's playing 9-0, and I don't understand that. But what he wants to play at 9-0 for?
Because I have the Norwegian Leo,
Well, hoop-de-doo.
and I'm using it to grind Sweden. Any other silly questions?
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna answer them.
Have the engine. Go.
I don't think that Tiger was ever dealt with, which is admittedly a bit scary because I don't have a whole lot of armor.
They've made it to the point. We're gonna have to come around. And burning and decomposing wrecks, it looks like mostly. I do not know what happened to that Carnarvon. Hopefully somebody took care of it.
Hello, Mr. T-72.
I killed that one. There's my dead corpse right there. Where are the enemies now? Ones that be alive. There. Two of them. Let's see, I dislike AA about that. Well, it got him on fire at least. You're being pushed by a lot of people there, Strong Arm?
I am, yep.
Yeah.
It's like an AA and a scout.
Yeah,
Scout, tank.
The AA is basically a done thing.
It's 3 or 4.
Yeah, I know. I saw them all get in there, and I can't reload that fast.
Oh, we won already, so
won,
yeah.
yep. There is Crit Warrior. All right, let's go down to 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
So 4-3. So World War II.
Like N4, rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, rubber ducky. Roger, roger.
It says
All right.
Jagdpanzer IV, Petzers.
The Jag. I don't appreciate that.
Man, they messed up my gun here. Customize. Okay, see this thing here. The DP machine gun. No, not submachine gun. Machine guns here. Yes. Is supposed to be right about like that.
Who had the brilliant idea of adding drones to the game?
You?
Instant death.
There we go. As it's sort of pointing through the gun shield there. I don't know why they don't give us a machine gun pointing through the gun shield there. But okay. See, that's one of the reasons I'm wondering your sanity and wanting to play at 9-0.
Well, my sanity has never been, you know...
Yeah, I know, overly
insane.
stable, but yes. But still. Yeah, we're going down to 4-3.
Oh, great.
Winter.
The greatest map.
I do like it. I like it.
Get back here, you soggy piece of aluminum. I will annihilate you.
Okay. 5-3 it looks like we're up tier 2. These two Panther Ds. AC4.
It's a little one. See, the launch range of an AGM 114 AGM is longer than the radar detection ranges on most AA pieces at this BR.
Whoa, where did I get shot from?
The houses gone.
Okay, way over there. Wow. Okay, M36 got me. Well, I have another vehicle. Maybe I'll live this time.
Maybe you won't.
Well,
Artillery on there. My match.
I like to be positive, you know.
How'd the game go yesterday?
Fair.
Cover me, I know I'll go in.
Ari got, in my opinion, overwhelmed being the only ground commander, so it got a bit much for him.
I didn't play yesterday because I had stuff to do.
Alright, okay, yeah, and so did Eric.
There, I know.
I see him.
I have a tank right in front of me.
Got his gun breach.
Okay. I'm pinned. Ground breach, okay.
Critical hits.
Oh, it's tough to pin this thing. He's at angle.
Okay,
He's got angle.
KV had just been... Okay, he's dead now.
Nice.
Nice.
Over here this time. Yeah, teeth. Okay. Hello, you're getting ready to shoot me, and I shot you and at a bad spot. See if I can reload before you reload and shoot me.
Oh, of course.
Okay, critical hit.
Nope.
Oh, good. Got your gunner and loader and driver. So you weren't moving. Let's see if I transfer to the other side and shoot you again and take out the rest of your group. There we go.
There's an M36 on A. Trying to shoot you guys.
Alright. How rude.
Maybe, oh. Well, T-34 got me, but at least this time I got an assist and a kill before dying. Oh, there's two T-34s down here. The plot thins.
M36 got
Okay,
me.
here, start gaming. Okay, when you start gaming and join YouTube. Oh, I've been doing this for years now. I don't remember the start date, but it's been like 6 or so years I've been doing YouTube.
Silly team, you can't tell me to do anything.
Oh, of course.
when
I'm
the
killed by
only
an
one on the
ASU.
ground.
Yep. Right when I'm about to shoot a T-34.
Blame the Chinese.
No, I blame this game for having terrible maps.
Also be terrible matchmaking.
Well, good thing we were on a good map this time.
This is not a good map. I hate this map with all my being.
You can hate it with all your being, but I think it's a good map. Because it is a realistic sort of map that
Yeah,
where
the snowy
tanks will
one
battle.
with the lake in it and the Novo.
Lala,
The
Vala
Novo. Sedan Novo.
Volocomans.
yeah, Volcomans.
Wallen
Oh yeah. No, I like that one.
I
He
hate it.
killed me.
Pretty. It's pretty
He killed me.
Black birch on...
An Australian
black
killed me.
birch on-
An Australian killed me. Are they allowed
It's
to do
actually
those
so
things?
good they brought it
Little
back
Aussie
after
bastard.
they removed it.
Are they allowed to drive T-34s, Australians? Presume it's Australian. He had a kangaroo on the side of his turret. You know.
Fiber.
The
No,
same
I have
kangaroo.
just received
the-
European.
A strong arm, you blew up.
range.
I deny it.
European province, however, I hate because you just sit there shooting into each other's spawns. It doesn't matter what BR you're at.
Well, just look at it as you don't have to drive very far to get into the action. See, I don't understand. You spawn in, you have spawn protection, you kill a bunch of the enemy, and then hey, you're good.
Well, they have spawn protection as well.
Yeah, but you know, they
But then
won't
spawn
forever.
protection lasts all of 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah, just
I think you actually have, what is it, 6 seconds or something, so long as you don't move.
Alright.
But the moment you move your hull, you lose it.
Okay.
But you sit perfectly still. You're fine for a little bit.
oh good, I'm getting planed. I like being planed, especially in an open top vehicle. It's really
favorite.
special. Now,
Actually,
where did the T-34 that was around here? Where did it go? Where did it go? Which way did it go? Which way did
You're
it go?
looking for an open
There's
field.
something up.
Those
Oh,
things
there's.
can die
Oh
in
shit!
hell.
Oh
Go there.
shit! But something
Someone,
shot me.
please. Please, senor.
Where is the strong arm? I don't see it.
Oh, no.
You know, yeah, there.
Yeah,
It's 100% mark.
yeah. Well, I'm looking.
Yeah, I got
okay,
him, I
you
got him, I got him.
Good, good, good.
Luckily, he had a long reload.
Yeah.
Got enormous
Good
Russian
arms.
TD. Oh, my
Good
gun
arms.
barrel.
Oh, there's a guy right here, right next to me. Oh, that's probably the guy that shot me before. Let me come over here and kill him.
My majestic
Yeah,
charge
yeah.
towards Bravo has been interrupted.
Bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah. T-34 moving fast towards our spawn. Hasn't seen me.
Right in front of us, Arno. Like this direction. He's possibly over to our right now. too. Yep. Ooh, fun game.
He just shot me. I'm gonna keep moving because I don't know where he was.
Arno, to your right, there's an
I'm on fire. I'm gonna keep moving.
IS-352.
I don't know
You
where
should
he
kill.
was. Let's see if we can get out of the kill
Shoot to the
zone.
right
Gun.
side of his hull, if you can.
Still on fire. Let's put the fire out. I got a decap, so now we're in balance for the win loss. Turn around and look the way
You
I
gotta tank your
can.
left. T-34 to your left.
Oh, something shot me in the ass. Where are you?
Oh my god, my gun on him.
I saw round come that way. Aircraft will save me for once. Oh, where am I being shot?
And Gamer's dead.
No, I'm not yet. I got the zone cap.
Why are you... What are you doing, Gamer?
I'm sort of surviving here.
He's a survivor.
Momentarily surviving, but oh, no longer.
I am a piece of cheese.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna survive
Smell
that.
like a
any
piece of
chance.
cheese.
Whoa. You can't
many-
be saying that.
Too many enemy targets. Ah. Okay, yes.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Russians.
Hey! Oh,
I'm hunting Russian rabbits.
918, how you doing? Are we really boomers? Are there any boomers here?
I don't know about me, but
I'm not a boomer.
I
but
don't
I've seen
know,
those
gamer. You
cartoons.
frequently call most of us too young for a lot of stuff.
I'm Gen X, the cool one.
I'm Gen Z, and I've seen those cartoons.
Yo, what is that? It's a floating tree. Ah.
Arno, was that just a suicide charge?
Had to.
Glorious charge. Mindless charge.
Charge into enemy gunfire. Do it, Gamer. I know you want to. There's an
There's
M4 to your left, right ahead, straight ahead now. He's straight ahead in the village now. He's literally to your right in the village, Gamer.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah,
he's unaware of you too.
yeah, I see him. Go behind it.
He's probably at Alpha now, because you took.
I don't think he. No, I don't think he went
He
over the
stopped,
ridge.
didn't he? Yeah, he
Yeah,
stopped.
he's. I think he's behind that house.
He was on the tree. No, he did go on past
He
the ridge.
went past the house.
He's on A now,
I-
so yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
I'm never wrong. I am infallible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have that on record.
That time and that ports game match, and you said, "Move forward, strong arm," and we got surrounded on 3 sides. That time,
I am infallible.
That's one example.
I can never be wrong.
I am inevitable.
I am impossible.
You see the tank to your left?
Jeez.
At
No.
about one,
I see
not
you.
that far
Oh,
left,
yeah.
like just slight left.
Well, that one
yeah.
is now dead. There.
There's one
so-
right straight ahead from where you're looking.
Okay, I see. Way out there. Come on, reload.
You see him?
Yeah.
There you go.
Missed him, but I see him.
And then there's one pushing over the hill. Looks like an IS 152 or a KV. He's facing you. He's gonna shoot you.
I don't. Okay, behind me or in front of me? Where is he? Oh, in front of me.
There he is.
Yep, there he is. Hey, ZZ.
You found him.
Yeah. Well, he found me. Oh, I was thinking something closer.
No,
way out
not
there.
that
Okay.
close.
I was going to say,
Nah.
look, he was getting planed. I was going to shout out, but I didn't want like too many voices shouting at you at the same time.
Yeah. Good story. Good story. Winter.
Rush the points, Arno. You're in a speedy car.
This thing is
Puma.
not that quick.
Puma time.
Especially in the snow, that might not be that quick. Well, I don't know if I get to A in
You can
time.
always kill them
Upgrade
from
to
the
the
sides
top
with those 15 mils. Those 15 mils are pretty powerful.
Nope, they're on B. Drop artillery there. Last Defiant. Move.
That sounds like instant death.
That was comical.
Very amusement. Yes.
He moves 2 feet, instantly dies.
We're gonna take B before we can capture either of the other ones. That's gonna do us in.
I'm watching hard left, Gamer.
Thank you. And there it is. Well, we tried. We tried.
And failed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the curvature of the earth for hiding this MiG-21 from me. There he is, the rat bastard.
Well, I guess we'll go in again. Once more unto the breach.
Oh, stop locking on the ground. Lock on the MiG! Oh, we're about to win anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh, Breslau.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What do you
no.
think of Breslau, Toy?
I like Breslau's, so long as whatever you're in has tracks and not wheels.
No, it's like PzKpfw. It's
Why is that?
Because all of Breslau counts as mud.
which cap you
Even,
which
even the
sport
big
you
parts.
guys going for?
But I can still go faster
Left
than
or
my
right spawn?
Puma.
I'm going on the right spawn. Gonna go north around a...
Puma is speedy in mud.
Well, it's gotten a lot faster than it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be deadly slow in mud. Got an asshole here in Sherman.
My question is, why can't Gaijin model roads correctly?
Because it takes effort. And Gaijin just puts in the bare minimum.
Hey, I'm going 40 miles an hour.
That's every business in the world. That's every business that's ever existed. As long as you're doing well, why reduce your profit?
Because it wouldn't reduce your profit, it would bring more players.
They're doing pretty. The last couple of years,
actually
they're just
enjoy the game.
growing very fast in the last couple of years. And they probably think, well,
It could
that's
be
fine.
growing
That's happy.
faster.
There's the asshole tank again that needs to shoot everybody up.
Biden's probably like the Russian army, armed forces. Just have a few big ticket items and don't worry about the basics. It's, logistics, stuff like that. Just have hypersonic missiles and really good jets and don't worry about boots and tyres and shit like that. Boring shit like that. It's very the Russian mentality, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You know, I think a lot of them really thought it didn't matter, because I think they didn't think there was going to be another major war. And so what does it matter? You just have a few big scary pieces of equipment, you know, like you're talking about. And yeah, that's going to be it. And it's going to be just sort of BS like the little Georgian campaign, or you know, some Chechen insurgency that you just need to sort of do on your periphery of your empire. And that's sort of it. And once you got that, you know, what more do you need? And the rest is just bullshit.
Yeah.
And realize well before this, they've kept conscription going. You know, they never ended conscription after the Cold War, where most of the Western powers and most Europeans ended conscription. I know the Swiss didn't, but the Swiss are smart.
But it's Swiss.
But it used to be that every, Dutch person, every Belgian had to go into the military for, maybe just 18 months, but they'd go in, do their thing, be in whatever reserve capacity after that, and then, forget about it. But I'm just waiting for him to push through all these people that are pushing up, and then I'm going.
I'm fighting like 3 people right now.
Well, good. You're way over there. We're over here near the point, and there's nobody.
I'm not even that far from our spawn.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
they're pushing our spawn. I see that. They're pushing the spawn. Yeah, well, let him.
My God. Super aggressive red team, huh?
Yeah. Well, hopefully there are people near our spawn when they respawn. Hopefully kill them. That was charged or not there. Where are you precisely?
I've killed like 2 people
Yeah, well, you're doing good.
trying to
That's
defend
nice.
their spawn.
Yeah. Oh, there, I see you. I see you.
I hear instant death. It wasn't my death. Haha.
Ah!
Okay,
Is there
boom.
an IS-1?
There we go.
That's how well
He's
was
down.
my death.
Excellente.
Oh, this spot is pretty well hulled down and not overly
You
observed.
have
Why
a
is
radar, how can you not hit
stuff
him?
getting killed around the corner?
Well, don't go around the corner if you're getting killed. Right.
Ah, that makes sense.
Corners are deadly things.
Okay,
Fun.
well they're now getting to the
I'm
point.
not.
Not through
I
the
know.
spawn,
I
but
told you. I said that.
we didn't disbelieve you. But it was just like, hey,
But yeah, you
Go
guys
away,
are
plane.
way too far forward.
no, we're not. I just got shot by
They didn't get,
this
they
little
didn't
guy
get
who
to
then
this,
died.
They didn't get to the cat from this way anyway.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
I'm being planed here. Go away, plane.
The other
bombs.
flank was
Yeah, they didn't.
Yep,
The other
there,
flank,
there's
They're
bombs.
not on our side. They're literally on your side. I get killed by a KV-1
Yeah,
from your
yeah,
side,
yeah,
right on
yeah.
our spawn.
Yeah,
visible when
okay.
they got through here. Our ring of steel. Never getting planed.
Maybe a burning ring of fire.
Now, yeah.
Very surprised Russia actually invaded. Don't think it was China will invade Taiwan, but who knows at this point. Okay, I actually, bro, I don't know. I actually have another YouTube channel that looks at some of that stuff. I will tell you, China will invade Taiwan the minute it thinks it can do so successfully. Whether that's, if they really think they can do it successfully now, or in 10 years or 20 years, I don't know the time scale for that, but as soon as China thinks it can do so successfully,
Shit.
it will invade. I have zero doubts about that.
Shit.
So,
KV-1's still right here.
right, and there's another heavy over here. I'm circling around. So now maybe it keeps thinking that it doesn't have the naval power to do so, and the U.S. might help Taiwan from being invaded too much, you know, with naval power, and it's not going to be successful, and it doesn't happen. So I'm not saying it's like going to happen anytime soon, but it'll happen as soon as they think they can do it. Yeah, so it's not like, well, I don't think it'll happen. Well, so it may not happen, but it's not over a situation of are they willing to do so or not.
The West should just use the lab leak and the cover-up that China did of it as an act of war because of the economic fallout from it.
Well,
Beyond
an
any,
act of war is
sanction the
a...
hell out of them.
You don't have to treat it like an act of war. You can just sanction somebody. You don't have to have, you know, you can stop trading with anybody you want to stop trading with. You don't have to have like whatever. There's just like wanting to, you know, weaken China because it's a geopolitical rival, and that's a good enough reason. Oh, you were out there. I didn't move far.
It's a very good. It's a
Non-pen at that fucking close?
Or they're cheap.
You talking about
Okay,
it? Yeah, I do,
I
bro.
don't understand this game.
I'll drop a link to it. It's a fairly new channel. So I'll do that here. If you search for it, it doesn't always come up yet, but it's mostly right now talking about Ukraine, basically. Oh, I gotta do that.
How do you not pen a T-34 at this close of a range from the front of its mantlet?
Well, apparently you were able to do so. So tell me how you did it.
Angle.
I literally shot not even its gun
A34
next
is well
to its
angled.
mantlet
All right.
with
Probably
a round
angles.
that has 248
There we go.
meters of pen at
There we go.
100 meters.
Russian bias. Next question.
Oh, I hate this game so much.
Nah, don't say that.
Gosh, you got 4 fucking air kills. I hate this game. Why do I keep playing it? Answer me,
I don't
gamer.
hate the game. I'm addicted to the game. I understand your pain, but I'm addicted to the game.
A lot of people tend to see their addictions as something bad, you know?
You know, some people see their addictions as bad, and they try to get out of their addiction. I'm not trying to get out of my addiction. It's War Thunder's trying to get me out of the addiction because they want to change it in such ways it's not going to be. Sure, thank you, bro. This is. Would their definition of success include taking taking Taiwan the cost of war with the USA? We shall see. Okay, well, I mean, that's a good question, ZZ. Now, what is your definition of cost of war? Realizing, and this is what everyone needs to realize, the United States has not been at war since 1945. So, you have to.
What are you talking about, gamer? We've been at war since 1945. Vietnam, Korea.
No, we have not been. The United States has not declared war since 1945. It ended. The surrender of Japan ended the last declared war of the United States.
So what was Korea and Vietnam then?
Those were military actions. Those are military actions. It is because when the Senate declares war, there is a lot of legal differences goes on with our country. So this is, you know, you're young, Josh. You don't understand how these are limited imperial overseas actions, and that's all that it has been. This is not what This is not what it's like when America goes to war. Sure, the army is out there fighting in wars that are happening. I'm not saying they're not, but the America when we were.
What about the war on terror? That was a war.
On who?
On terror.
You can't declare war against a word.
Right, exactly. Did they go after those filmmakers that make Halloween and Jason and all these other things? Those are terror movies. Oh, war on Terror? I mean that's silly. And we. You know, when we declared war on Germany, we wouldn't allow. Oh, well, there's some German troops sitting in a neutral country. Well, we're not going to shoot them. No, we fucking bombed them. It didn't matter. Those things didn't happen. We have not declared. The Senate has not declared a true state of war since the last one ended in 1945 when Japan surrendered unconditionally. That is our last.
I'd like you to tell that to all the people who are killed.
What does that have to do with people that were killed?
Do that. Because that's just fucking disrespectful. And I can't deal with this shit. I'm fucking done, gamer. That's bullshit.
Well, you're not listening to me. You're not understanding me because you want to get upset. Okay? I'm not saying we haven't been engaged in combat, that we're in wars. Well, he's gone. Okay, well, he doesn't understand. He's too young, I guess. I don't know. Because the U.S. will radically change. Look at, and this was a very nice talk that was given by the Tank Museum in Britain. And he talked about how it was so different, the one of the main curators there, how it was so different between Britain, because he was talking about Britain, sending off forces to fight in places like Iraq and Afghanistan, and the military was over there. But the people in Britain were living in peace. No one really changed their daily lives. Where he talked about how in Ukraine, everybody is being mobilized to fight that war. There is not the idea of peace in that nation. All industry is being put to what can do to win that war. So if made tin pans or something, they're now stamping out helmets or the equivalent or whatever it is, whatever bit of industry, it is to fight that war. That nation is at war. That is different than the United States. The United States has not been at war since 1945. Korea, look, we were shooting down Russian aircraft flown by Russian pilots over Korea, but we weren't shooting at Russian aircraft in Europe. We were actively shooting Chinese units, flying Chinese flags, divisions, corps, in Korea, including the British were doing so too, because the British were there as well. There was peace. And New Zealand, but there was peace along the Hong Kong-China border at the time. It was a colony. U.S. ships, British ships are going in and out of Hong Kong. Sure, there were, sort of the border was closed because, it was sort of hard that's going on. So the U.S. has not been at war since 1945. Britain, when I was in Britain back in the early 90s, late 80s, it was different than that it is there today, because they were really worried about IRA bombings. I know there's still sort of war on terror measures, but it is so much more lax than what when they were dealing with the IRA. So yeah, and once the U.S. Senate declares war, the U.S. changes, and the world has not seen it since 1945. And, so if you're talking like that, if China's worried about that, yeah, now they won't do it. Now, if you're talking about China worried about sanctions, well, I think that's coming into the mix. It will levy sanctions against taking Taiwan.
Because China has to worry about its own kind of, civil. It's an uprising. There's millions more men than women. If the economy starts to wobble, then there's going to be like civil strife in there, isn't there?
Yeah. China. Yeah, I don't know what China. When you look at the history of China, it is obviously long. There are multiple dynasties. You have to, the people say, well, Taiwan has never been part of the, CCP. Taiwan, I don't believe, has ever been part of the Republic of China until after World War II. Because it was already part of Japan. Japan takes it away, and it was sort of I think, it's sort of like a pirate zone or something, when Japan takes it away from, I guess it's the Qing dynasty. I guess that's how you pronounce it in China. The last imperial dynasty of China, and those were Manchus. That dynasty is from up in Manchuria. They were different than the Qins and earlier dynasties that were based out of Central China, or based the Mongols, the Kublai Khan and Genghis Khan is the one that conquers, but Kublai Khan is sort of the big one, but more generations on of Mongol Khans ruling over China. So you have to look at China. It goes through these upheavals every few hundred years, like Europe. I mean, Europe last 100 years had 2 world wars. Well, in the last 100 years, no, because World War I is more than 100. You realize that World War I is more than 100 years ago now. Wow, that's interesting for me to think on that term. But in the 20th century, Europe went through 2 major upheavals. So yeah, China, the mainland China will go through an upheaval. But I've had people, some of the same people, that have been telling me that it's really close, really close, really close for the last 30 years, and nothing significant changed. You may have different factions of the top leadership of the CCP switching back and forth. Yes, that happens. But the collapse of the CCP? No. That is possible, yes, but I don't think it's near. But yeah, you're right, Strongarm. It may collapse into a revolution, a civil war, but I think it's going to take dramatic collapse of their society. And I don't think they're anywhere near that right now. So, I think my analysis is that China.
I'll be back in a sec.
Sure. China did not understand the regional reactions to its actions. China has lost the sense of its goals, in my opinion. That whole 9-dash line and putting all those little artificial islands, that's serious provocation to places like Vietnam and the Philippines. But once they really went hard when Nancy Pelosi visited, that really woke up South Korea and Japan. And I think Australia too, though Australia did make a statement within the last 24 hours or so. Just the mere fact that they're joining AUKUS, the new sort of alliance, does not mean that if the U.S. goes to war, or not goes to war, let's say the U.S. Goes to combat over Taiwan, doesn't mean that Australia is automatically going into it just because they're signing up for the submarines. But Australia does not want to become a Chinese puppet. New Zealand already is. I think it's 60% of exports from New Zealand goes to China. So New Zealand is a... Okay, Sting, have a good evening. I know we're in different parts of the world on huge imports on food and oil. You're absolutely right, bro. And that is where New Zealand comes in. They massively export food, high-end food to China. And there's no other immediate ready sources for, who is going to buy it up if China stops buying it, because the U.S. isn't going to buy all the, they buy however many kiwis or whatever we buy as it is now, but we're not going to buy huge amounts of food from New Zealand, and I don't think Australia has the population base to want to buy huge more amounts of food, so I don't know who's going to buy their food. Not that there aren't people in the world that want food, it's just, do they have the money to buy it? So yeah, now, like I say, as soon as China thinks it will be successful in taking Taiwan, it will invade the moment it thinks it so. Russia thought that they were going to have like a 4-day war / invasion or whatever and take out Ukraine. I think their goal was to put a puppet regime in Kiev and sort of the territory that they hold now, the Donbass, but moving along, the north coast of the Black Sea, they were going to grab up as actual Russian territory, and maybe a few other border adjustments. But I think they just wanted to make Ukraine to be sort of like Belarus as an acknowledged sort of puppet state. and get rid of all NATO and EU type influences from Ukraine. And they were already under sanctions. So this is the thing people don't understand is sanctions have effect, but they don't necessarily change behaviors of major states, because Russia, to the best of my knowledge, is still exporting the same amount of oil as, and I don't know about gas, natural gas, but oil as it did before. India's buying it, China's buying it, but they're not paying as much as the West was paying for that oil. So yeah, they're not getting the same level of income from selling to China and India.
Sanctions just drove the general price of oil up, didn't it?
Well, and it drove the rest, because you take the like Iranian oil is off the open market, and Russian oil is off the general open market. So the rest of the world has to pay more. Supposedly, India is buying a huge amount of Russian oil and exporting oil that's from India. So, obviously, started life in Russia. So once you start down the sanctions road, well, what more are you going to do? Yes, I think Russia calculated that if they had a quick war, Europe was going to scream and shout, but they thought they were so hooked on Russian energy, just because I'm broadening out the term, that they wouldn't do a whole hell of a lot more than that already was. So they saw it as, not like a win-win, but a win with hardly any loss otherwise, and get it. Now they're in a situation that they don't know how to get out of, and from what I'm hearing, they're at least claiming the conscripts that they're conscripting up are not going to Ukraine, they're going to other duties. But I also hear that they are encouraging people to volunteer to go into Ukraine, because I do believe it's a basic fact that there were no people, or no army soldiers, say that way, because the Marines are different and the Air Force and the Navy are different. I'm not sure about there. But the Army, all of the people that went to Vietnam volunteered to go to Vietnam. Now, a lot of them had been drafted into the Army, but they volunteered to go to Vietnam. Well, casualty rates were very, as a percentage, very low. And, after you go through basic and advanced training and you be ready to be sent somewhere, you were looking at being drafted and spending 5 years in the Army or 1 year in Vietnam. So a lot of people chose the 1 year in Vietnam to go fight in Vietnam instead of go spend 5 years sitting in a division in Europe or someplace like that, facing off against the Soviets during the Cold War. So my understanding is basically all of those American soldiers in Vietnam volunteered to go to Vietnam. They may have been drafted in the Army, but they volunteered to go to Vietnam. And I'm sure that there was a certain amount of internal pressure, including, hey, you get out of the Army, in a year and a half or something, 6 months to create the soldier and do one tour and you were out. So that's my understanding, ZZ. I'm willing to be corrected, but this I heard many years ago on a documentary. So it may not be correct. But yeah, so it's things like that with Russia. I guess we can play another mission. Strong Arms back. It's that type of thing. And that is why I know Josh got very upset here. He probably isn't going to speak to me anymore. But it's why that wasn't a war in Vietnam. Yeah, there was a war in Vietnam. And yes, U.S. troops were fighting in that war that was taking place in Vietnam. But the U.S. was not at war with anybody in Vietnam. We sent troops to defend the South Vietnamese government and the South Vietnamese nation. What is it, Republic of Vietnam or whatever, as opposed to the People's Republic of Vietnam at the north, I guess, is the English versions of their names, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be. So,
thank you.
So yeah, that's the difference. with the behavior, where if we were at war, we have nuclear weapons, people. We could have nuked Hanoi. We could have...
They considered it.
Oh, they considered it, yes. But you see, this is the there is not just a distinction without a difference. It is a distinction and a difference between the United States declaring war, the Senate declaring war, than the combination of the Senate and the House authorizing funds for military actions overseas. See, that's what the House and the Senate over that quote-unquote war on terror bullshit. There was no declaration of war, and I don't even know if they have the language to declare war against the non-state actors. But, and so, yeah, that is just not it.
War on drugs.
War on drugs, yes. See, that, you know, tells you it's not serious because the Senate did not declare a war on drugs. Or, you know, because I just named it, you know, right now in the news, the Sinaloa cartel in Mexico. You know, the U.S. has not declared war on the Sinaloa cartel or other cartels, you know, and as they, you know, figure out, oh, there's a new cartel developed. Okay, what's its name? Okay, declare war on it. You know, they've not been doing that. They've never done that. That is the difference. Now, there have been U.S. military personnel, some purely in advisory status, some as, you know, special operations type forces, you know, backing up the DEA and whatnot, operating in places like Colombia and whatnot during the quote-unquote war on drugs. And there have been U.S. casualties, yes, but it's not the same thing.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Shooting through this boxcar at an unseen target. Oh, there's something up there. Keep shooting at me. Maybe it's behind a boxcar?
He's there. He's ducking back in behind that building.
That sounds like a bomb coming.
Oh, damn.
I got shot in the side with an AMX. What vehicle? Okay, 230.
Whoa. Fun.
We're getting... Oh, that was a corner of a building that I drove into. We're getting stomped. This is what it feels like to be stomped. Hello. Vehicle in shade. Oh, somebody got my breach and I got killed. So, don't let it bother you too much, gamer. Also, youngish person in my 20s. Unfortunately, there's an outrage culture that has developed. Yeah, I don't know what really got him so upset other than, I don't know, army pride or something, but, you know, what am I going to say? I'm not going to change, it doesn't change the real facts of what I'm saying. It was not an opinion. It was a statement of fact. I'd love to kill a few of these enemies, but I'm just afraid of giving my side to one and having the other one shoot me here. So let's get by this bunker before getting shot. Come over there. Well, there's nobody there right now. That's what I was worried about. These are pushing up maybe even further. Oh, where, right. They're there through the bush. Well, it looks like I hit you, but not. Oh, now you got my gun, but oh, you're nicely bushed up like I am. Yeah, 20 seconds, repair the gun barrel. You're going to come on my side and shoot me, but it doesn't really matter because if I didn't do that. Now that he's ignoring me, I've only got 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Oh, now he shot me again. Okay. Yes, dude, you got me. And you got me. Somebody's over there trying to steal your kill. No, I'm not coming back in just to get stomped on. This is us being stomped.
Hey, that's what I've been doing for the past 15 minutes.
What, being stomped or stomping?
Being stomped.
Ah. You still don't want to join us?
No.
Okay.
Pretty please?
Because whilst I am being stomped, I'm getting good research out of it, because I'm getting to kill a third of the enemy team as they drive into our spawn.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Yeah, they're just gonna sit there whilst I have spawn protection. So,
getting close to max amp leadership.
That's
Each
the
to their own, I guess.
trophy.
Hello, Simon, I guess Ghost, though it's spelled oddly. Yes, you can play. We do have a slot open. If you scroll down, can you see the link to the Discord server? Do you have Discord installed, or do you just want us to type your name, your War Thunder name, and I'll invite you to play? Either way. Part of the reason I invite people to join the Discord servers because it obviously makes for better teamwork, but it also grows the number of people in the Discord server because there's often a lot of interesting things going on there. Recent thing I published was a link to free Warhammer game if people didn't already have the game. But hey. Okay, I'll just put that in. Let's see here.
Up against the Brits and the Russians.
I think that's correct. Let's see if we can see here. Yeah, we'll invite you to squad. There we go. You should see an invite.
Altoid, how did you feel that worked out?
I talk to myself, but I don't ask myself questions. Why are you asking yourself questions?
Self-reflection.
Okay.
Only I have the answer when I do stupid shit. It's just, I usually don't start off with the answer.
I sent you an invite, Simon.
Bugger.
Can you accept? Did you get it? Had a name look like
It's
yours.
got to be the sneakiest bugger I've ever seen.
Well, you know, the sneaky ones you never see.
Yeah.
They come up right behind your back, put a knife into it. There we go.
There
Okay.
it is.
Is 1.7 the highest BR you have, Simon? Oh, I guess you're at Dax here. 51.
Hey, Dex.
Hello.
Hello. What BR can you? What's your best BR you can play at?
Yeah, I'm an old gamer. I'm a 71-year-old man. I'm an old.
Well, that's fine.
Gamer's older.
My favorite game is Hell Let Loose. You want to get into some real action?
Well, that's yeah. We have several of us have it here, but today we're going to be playing War Thunder. What's your best BR you can play at?
Yeah. VR.
BR. Battle rating in War Thunder.
Oh, well, like I said, I'm going blind, so I kind of watch mostly now.
Okay. Well, you just, you know, if you want to ready up, we can go down to 1.7 or something if you want.
Yeah, and what nation do you like?
Well, he has Sweden here, but that's fine. We don't have to play Sweden, but we can go down and.
I just wanted to come over and say hello and
Sure.
tell you I'm enjoying watching.
Well, very good. Okay, well, I guess we'll just stay in at 4-3 then, if he just wants to watch here. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. No problem.
Your knowledge on the War Powers Act and Congress's actions with war caught my attention because I live in that world. I research a lot.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's people have that sort of mistake as to the what America has been doing since World War II. It's been expeditionary actions overseas. It's not been what real war for America would be like.
Not legal.
Yeah. Hello, Samuel. How you doing?
Left spawn? Are you going for the left spawn, you guys?
Left spawn. I'm going to move up the left side of the map. Oh, you're not 1-7. Okay. Well, thank you, Samuel. Hope it is interesting. Somebody's popping smoke down there.
Interesting.
I'm guessing you're not the one shooting smoke? Nope.
Nope. And I somehow hit a rock and it jerked me to the side, and the M24 put a round right in the side of my tank. The armor.
That's guided.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it was sort of, I hit the rock.
Oh, I hit that again.
Well, good. We can allow more people to play with us. Samuel, if you wish. Yeah, it caught me. Yes, and that means I'm required to delete classified info about armies of the world. Yeah, that's been the sort of meme recently with a few actual leaks, but I think mostly of things that were probably generally known to intel agencies and whatnot. No, it's not required to come into the Discord server. I just saw that you backed out, so I went ahead and played. Ah, hello. Lost my breach to the guy around the corner here. Or no, who just killed me.
You don't need that, just yell at the shell. I'm sure it'll jump out the barrel.
How could he bounce that?
I don't know, black magic.
Hey, the name is Gamer_1745, basically everywhere. Samuel, you can?
Operation.
I'm addicted to this game, just so that you know. When you look at the card, I mostly play ground and mostly play World War II. Because I grew up playing Micro Armor way back in the 1970s. And as a kid, with adults mostly, or young adults. Adults and young adults, shall we say. But, and would have loved to have had this game back then, something where you're actually driving the tank. So, that's why World War II is such the thing for me. No enemy air up, but yeah, I got stomped. Is there a good place to put artillery? Let's put it there.
That's a tank
Well,
destroyer.
I'm all the way to the top on Germany. I mean, there's the one new vehicle that I don't have in Germany, but otherwise I have the full grindable German lineup. Fairly high in the US too. There, I see you. I see another one too. He's maneuvering. What? Is he allowed to maneuver? I thought he had to fly straight into my guns. There we go. He did. Oh, and bombed me. But he went down. Yeah. Ostwind. I got him, but he got me. Now, Wirbelwind. Yeah. I see you down there. Let me drop artillery on you. So you're getting close. That's friendly air, and the game seems to not like it when I shoot down friendly aircraft. For some reason, I don't get that one.
Yeah,
I'll just be happy.
that's illegal and a waste of taxpayer money.
Well, I just would like all aircraft to go bye-bye, so I'm not terribly, you know.
I think the pilots and their families might have a grievance, though.
Well, they're not real people. We're talking about War Thunder here, shooting down
According
just aircraft.
to you, I'm not a real beluga, but we still keep entertaining the idea.
King of the belugas.
Yeah.
No, belugas don't have political structures. Sorry.
They're very intelligent, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they're very intelligent. That's why they don't have political structures.
Ah, okay. True, true.
I don't know what my number is. I mean, again, the only thing I like Gamer_1745, but number a lot. I don't know. We also have TeamG, the squadron here. And I could look up something that looks like a PBY. really high up there, so let's go way out in front of it. No, it's gonna all miss.
Well, with your 20 millimeters.
Yeah. Sort of. Oh, I got a hit there on the PBY, I think, but there was another. There's something big flying boat. Oh no, maybe it's the Martin thing. Oh, I got him. What was it?
Got him.
Oh,
Nice.
PBM, the big Martin.
The Mariner.
Flying boat. Mariner, yeah. Martin. I think it's a Martin Mariner or something like that. I think Martin's the manufacturer. I could be wrong. It's
Might be.
not super great with aircraft. Nomenclature. Oh, I got another hit. This other fighter, whatever it was. Well, I can normally identify a flying boat out in the air because they're normally pretty big, and that is just figuring out which one it is.
Yeah, sometimes you're pretty far down on the ground and stuff, and you know.
That's just a little too far. Oh, he's a lot closer. And assist there. And for those new here, for this channel, I mostly just play, you know, historical war games and talk about the history and events and things around them. Sundays are our sort of audience participation day here. That's why we try to keep it a free-to-play game like War Thunder. Saturdays, I normally stream Hearts of Iron. 3 or 4. Right now we're doing a co-op game on Hearts of Iron 4. That's a bomb. That's an incoming fighter that I just can't get a good shot at because he was just a little too low. Okay.
Don't worry, gamer bombs aren't real. They can't hurt
Yeah.
you if you don't let them.
They won't hurt me. They'll just hurt my virtual tank. Or anti... Well, this is a tank. I mean, it's a tank with an anti-aircraft gun on it. What?
Some have taken to calling them self-propelled anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, but technically, because this is a tank hull, it's still a tank. Where other things might not be because it's no longer a tank hull. It just still has the tracks. I mean, they've removed the armor and whatnot.
It's like a Stuart chassis.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch live right now. So I'm seeing chat from both. I do have a Twitch channel. Again, that's gamer_1745. And earlier I posted a link to my rather new channel where I've been talking about Ukraine, but it's sort of set up to talk about world crises that we are heading into.
I have 2 journalists on the ground over there I communicate with every day.
Well, good. I do, you know, come by some other time when we're not in live stream, and I'd love to talk to you a bit more about some of that. I do have a few, I wouldn't call them journalists, but a few contacts in the region, including in Ukraine, that feed me, you know, open source stuff, you know, just feed me different articles that they think are important and whatnot, and you know, and periodically sirens go off in the background when I'm talking to them and such. So, and right now YouTube particularly does not like negative things about China, so I'm trying to grow my channel, so I am self-censoring and staying away from the Taiwan conflict at the moment. But I'm watching it.
You can find me on Twitter. I'm pretty active there.
Oh, if you would just in one of like the general forum post your links to that and any other social media, I would love for you to do so.
All right.
I'll give you a follow for sure. Check that out. Because I'm, you know, a child of the Cold War, and this has all been interesting. You know, I've been watching this since then. Strong arm is taking the point. That is very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're doing attention, so I'm going to drop artillery on your attention, even though you're approaching it.
Can I post my link in your general?
Yeah. Oh, please do. Yeah, put it in the general. Yes.
All right.
Well, I'm very, very happy to promote other people up here. You might be interested on, I still think I have it here. Let me post this link to my YouTube channel. A couple of, on Crisis Report there, I have a very nice interview with one of the members here who is a German Army member who, for 12 years, ended up commanding the end of it, a Leopard 2A6 platoon. Started out as a gunner. So, and we talk about what he thinks is going, with regard for Ukraine and the Leopards, and we're going to continue it, the interviews as we get more information and see what goes on with them once they're actually deployed. I know they've showed up in Ukraine, but they've not, to my knowledge, been deployed in any sort of action yet. But so we're watching that. Fritz is not here today, but he's here often. And I've not posted about the Ukraine war in a couple of weeks, so I've not really found anything interesting because, to me, the Battle of Bakhmut is continuing. Yes, we know, and they're... Oh, that was really low of him. And wow, he's a good pilot. But nothing that I'm finding as an interesting news story. Just, things can, battles continue, things continue. Nothing, no new developments, if you know what I mean. Well, Strong Arm's going to win us this match.
Oh.
Yes, I'm stating it as a matter of fact, because you are.
What? Thanks.
Looks spectacular.
You got bombed.
I got bombed.
That's bad for your health.
It wasn't a love bomb either.
That's all right, Simon. I'm an American. I don't speak English either very well.
You guys speak?
Weird words like sidewalk and faucet and don't spell colour correctly and things like that. Labour.
We even have Airy here, who's Appalachian.
Cool accent.
Now that just sounds like a fantasy word.
It's not. He's an Appalachian from Appalachia.
Yes, and I've been to Oompa Loompa Land.
Maybe Oompa Loompa Land is real then, because I know Appalachia is real.
I didn't really consider that. What do you know?
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I can respond. ZZ, that's Airy, who's been around. I mean, he was on with us yesterday for the War Thunder thing. I know Sunday mornings he's at church, so I don't know that he's back from church yet to join us. But So yeah, I mean he does technically have a YouTube channel, but I don't think he's posted anything to it in over a year.
What is he?
Yeah, he does. Okay, well we can go down. Let's try going down to 1.7 again, and we can go in with GG Law Cake. I guess
do my
that's what that means.
modifications. 2 seconds, please.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
2
So I'll join it in Sweden to be together.
Sweden? All right, let's see.
Oh, well, Simon is from. We've got another Swiss person here.
Oh, terrible.
We also have Lum who hangs out. 1.7, yes. 1.7.
Like Swedes, they're everywhere.
Yeah, Simon. We have Lum who's currently given up playing War Thunder, but he was part of the live stream yesterday, and who's Swiss. So yeah, we as percentages of Swiss people on the planet, we are already overly full now. As a percent.
Sorry, we can't take in any more Swiss. Do we have a Swiss limit?
Oh well, I would call, and you can let's see here. Oh sure, we'll okay. Friend. Oh okay. Well oh, the friend request, guys. I'm sort of all full up on friends. Let me pull up my friend. Maybe I can yeet some of these people that I have not seen in a long time here. Blue coats, blue, don't know. We'll remove from friend. I can't remember who these people are.
That's okay, I don't remember who I am sometimes either.
Okay, if you want to...
I'll remember.
Remove from friend, right. Yes, okay. Let's see, I will give... Sam Comic? I don't know. And if the other one wants to send the friend request again, I can try to accept it now that I've got rid of people I haven't seen in a long time. Virginia specifically, yeah. Well, I would call Airy up a holler, you know, kind of way in the back country, kind of person. So, yeah, you've heard Airy before, ZZ. You've been around. You know who Airy is, I'm sure. He's definitely Appalachian.
I wonder if he makes moonshine.
I don't know. You could ask him.
I'll ask him, yeah, next time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be shocked. I would be shocked if somebody in his family doesn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but at the same time, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if it didn't as well.
Yeah, nothing would surprise you about him, huh?
Well, it just because and he, you know, his I gather his like extended family is rather large in that region.
Cousin Jed and all that, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, so I like I say, I'd be shocked if nobody in his family, you know, made the occasional moonshine type stuff. But maybe that's just my outworld perception of the region more than reality. I don't know, because I've never been there. I'd love to go a few times, but giant capital of the world, Franklin County, Virginia is nearby. Yeah. I mean, he's over in Kentucky, but I know he'll admit to that readily. I mean, I just don't want to dox people too much here. That, you know, mostly country of origin or a major region of the U.S. like a state is something I think is fine to give out for people if they've been here and let us know those kind of things.
My home county and have no one know where it is.
We haven't got a Virginia Lightning moonshine. Have a shot. Well, I don't drink alcohol, so that's not something I'm too likely to do. One way or another, I'm not too likely to do that. Hello, BT, can I kill you? Yes, I could kill you before you killed me. Wow. That was
It
lucky.
was very nice of him.
He missed his shot up, so I was able to get him. Ah, there's two. Who is the most dangerous? Take the lead BT first. The other vehicle ran into the BT because he wasn't looking where he was going well enough. And he just got hit. And his driver's out, it looks like.
Hey, we're behind us.
Okay, I'm focusing in front of me. You kill the behind us.
Second one closing in.
Okay, yeah, I just died. So I couldn't get the guy in front.
As it turns out, the French don't really
You got
like
me?
it when
Oh,
you
somebody else
invade
got him. Good.
France.
Or he burnt down. Okay, coming back in, well, let's do this.
I'm only playing reserve vehicles because that's what I've got in Sweden,
Yeah, that's fine.
by the way.
Look.
Honestly, some of the best vehicles for Sweden.
Yeah, they're not bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're annoying to play against, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can never one-shot a Swedish TD. Never. Don't think I've ever done it.
You can if you have HE.
Yeah, normally we don't load HE.
Yeah, but HC, okay. But, you know, someone like the German rounds have enough, you'd think, have enough explosives. Just...
Yeah, but see, most of them are open top, so they are too lightly armored for your regular rounds to be effective. But if you just use HE, you'll overpressure.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't get you just get the penetration effect without the exploding effect. So you don't hit something solid enough
Gotcha. Yeah.
to detonate. Oh well, I got from somewhere. Oh, you're just in the trees there, I guess. Okay.
It still seemed like, compared to other TDs, they seem so hard, like, a lot harder, more survivable
Yeah.
Right.
than every other
they
nation's
generally are,
TDs.
actually.
Weirdly, I don't get why that is a thing.
They generally are.
It's really
I don't know.
description.
IKEA self-assembly kits. I don't know.
Yeah.
Black Magic. Köttbullar. Who knows? These things are
I think there's a very real let's make Sweden a bit OP
Yeah.
so people play it.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And maybe all of these stats for all these vehicles and rounds are all 100% correct. If so, they should have higher BRs. You know, and so that's just the way that should go. And if they're
The
not
thing is,
correct,
Sweden
well,
has made a few interesting armored vehicles. Some of them kind of successful, but they haven't really made enough of them to make a full and balanced Tech Tree and War Thunder. War
Yeah.
Thunder added them anyways.
yeah. I think I'd agreed. Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, I would
BT.
agreed. I mean, the Swedish premiums are some of the most bought in the game.
Right.
Agreed.
And I'm not in any way against the company making money, and that I want War Thunder to be successful because I want to play the game, and I don't want the company to collapse or whatever. But you don't need all the money. You don't need to like do stuff to get every bit of money out there. You do stuff to get enough money, make it good, and then think of a new game, whatever that new game may be. You know, if you don't, but there's so much more they could just add with War Thunder without doing these other funky trees. Okay, well, we'll do two out there. Got one of the crew, but nothing more.
Give himself a French at Calais.
Dropping artillery on B, since they seem to have taken it nicely. See our heavy tank nearby, but hopefully it won't be harmed by that. Good work, Arno.
Somewhere around here.
Yeah, I see him.
He's coming back, got him.
Yeah, you got him. Good job. I see it. Died.
Silly game where trucks aren't real.
Well, I like to teach players like that to not bring a truck into the war, because it's not really a good idea. So I like that I killed it just with my machine guns. Somebody got Arno? That ain't good.
That actually was a pretty nice shot of him.
Oh, okay.
Well, most of his crew is out, so he's an easy target for anyone.
And if he needs to move out a little further from behind the buildings for me to get a good shot at him, so I'm waiting. I think those buildings may be penetratable, but I'm. Oh, I see an explosion there. Oh, I see a corner of him, but not enough to shoot. Do my best to get him when he comes out. And we got a engine fire, I think. Okay, he's just behind that tree. Now, okay, engine out, so he ain't moving. He's in the crew compartment. Oh, he's turning his turret towards me. He knows where I am, maybe. Okay, got some more of his crew gone, but he's a clown car tank. Lots of crew. Got him. Another one thinking about coming out. Yes, okay. Oh, he stopped for me, thank you. Okay, let the... Oh, he's wanting to shoot at me. But he doesn't know how to range his gun in well. There we go. Hmm. Bring out our clown car. All right, are you wanting to ready up? GG. You've changed nations, but okay. Well, guess we can stay Swedes for this mission.
Let's go over to US or something. Low BR. That's also fun.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's try this big old guy here. Oh, single point. Okay, well, I'm going to go left side still.
Okay.
Push up around everybody. Hey, Flexible. It's been a little while. How you doing? At least from last I remember you being here. I like to take the indirect approach.
I'd like to take cheese.
Alright. I like cheese on my
Also
pizza.
Also known as the stridsvagn III, or the S-tank.
Yes. Yes, tank. Steer up behind that rock.
You can also ask why was it called the S-tank? Because it was Swedish? I've never really understood.
I just always knew it as the S tank. I mean, I'm sure, you know, I heard whatever the, you know, rattling off the exact designation, but it was just always like the Swedish S tank.
They move weapons fire from here.
Yeah, I see. He's behind a rock for me. I'm gonna see if I can circle up behind him. Since I'm in such a small, sneaky vehicle. I'm pushing him. He's been dominating field. Okay, there's another one up here behind him here. Armored car. It just ended. Okay. What's out there? I see you. Yeah. AA, it looks like. Okay. He can't move. There's another one out in the field here. There is a shooting gallery of options up here. Arno, if you want to come up and join me. There's a big sucker down there. He's giving me his side, but he's like a, what is it, French thing, I think. Okay. Another over there. Oh, you got him. Maybe. Oh, it's an American AA half-track.
Hello.
Hey, Jan.
Hello.
Hey, Jan.
Yeah, I will be joining soon. But, need it.
I have army, just I have so many people in void spaces in this that they keep hitting me in. Killing me. Well, very good that you're positive. That's nice to hear. Ah, hello. Somebody's come up to visit me here. Let me see if I can get up here. Because I'm a Soviet and don't have depression, so I have to come up and say hi. And get.
It's sad, isn't it?
Well, one of the most depressed peoples on the planet does not have depression for their tanks.
I mean, if they are building a tank, they get a lot of depression.
Maybe actual real Russian crews just make the tank gun depressed
Build
more.
it in the field.
It just the gun barrel just droops down.
Big sad.
Yeah.
You know, I recently learned the T90 isn't actually a relatively new tank. It's just a super modernized T72.
Yeah.
Which was given the designation T90.
Right.
And that is so violently Russian that I almost didn't cringe at it.
Now, the T90 was a sort of a poor man's T80 or whatever. You know, if you couldn't afford T80s, oh, we got this new T90. Trust us, it's all new. Kick the tires and you know whatnot. And no, I'm not up on all of the different weapon systems and you know sighting systems and thermals and whatnot on it. And there's different versions of T90s as well for different export markets and whatnot. So yeah, it's the big thing, and it's just been very limited production that the Russians really have done since the Cold War is the Armata. And however good or bad it really is, I don't know, but it's not that hard to make 1 or 2 or 12 of something that's actually, you know, designed and good for a nation like Russia. It really isn't. It's hard to make hundreds of them, though, or thousands of them. So just making a few doesn't mean that they're now some big imposing armed forces.
Swedish cannons, they like tanks, they have good depression, do they, generally?
Yeah.
They have alright depression.
They are.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's really only the early ones that.
Mhm.
The pre-World War II ones that struggle a bit with that. The rest are very good. They are designed for sitting behind cover and firing.
These reserve ones seem okay, but they're pretty good. Seems.
Yeah, the reserves are Czech designs. Easy to know.
But I don't understand why why they go for a 8mm machine gun.
Because
Well, it's kind of weird that, you know, instead of the normal 5 points, I don't know what, all 308 and such, all those
yeah, who knows? I certainly
Okay.
don't.
How many ways can you say that have a different name for the same thing that is different? I know that the way I said it is sort of hard, but because realize you have a okay, 7.7. What caliber? What is that? Well, the Japanese had a 7.7 round, but it's different than the British 303 round.
Mm-hmm.
That nowadays they call it 7.7 just because they're wanting to put it into the metric system. Realizing the German round is 7.92, often called 8mm Mauser. So we have that. We have the 30-06 round, which is 7.62, but it's different than the 7.62 NATO round or the 308. So basically, what you're trying, they're just trying to come up with creative names for something that's virtually the same diameter, but is a different chambering of bullets.
Okay.
And so, is it 7 point? What is it really that? I mean, yes, there is a difference between the actual measurements of the 7.7 projectile versus the 7.62 projectile, but outside of actually loading and manufacturing the rounds, the bullet projectile itself is virtually the same. And so what you're dealing with is variances on how much powder's behind it, case size and type, and all that stuff. So you're just that's sort of the thing.
Gamer? Oh, it's behind the trees.
Yeah, I got this Swedish thing that doesn't function as an AA gun. If you see how slow this moves and how few rounds, this is
That's an automatic,
yeah.
that's an
maybe,
automatic AT gun.
Yeah. Oh well, he's flying straight at me. And I missed. Well,
nice, you got him.
No, I got a kill assist, but yeah, no, this is an automatic AT gun. Really, it does suck. And so it's
I'll
just
jump out. Jan can jump in. I'll jump out.
if you want, okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
But I was sort of planning on going up in BRs here, so I don't know if we're going to keep GG or not in the lineup. Because I'm happy to play a few missions with everybody, but not everybody gets to come in and play forever.
No. Oh, I understand.
Tough but fair.
So, but if you want to take a break, strong arm, that's fine.
Thanks.
I do want to go up in BRs to. I want to go to 5.7 if you guys wouldn't mind terribly.
5.7.
Yeah,
not
Germany.
that-
I'm going to head to 5.7 Germany.
Well, if you still have a space, I'll do 157. If you still have a space.
Yeah, I think we will.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
Let's put the better round and the better engine when we get there. Right. Okay. So, thanks GG for playing with us. We will be
Germany 5.7,
back.
right?
Yeah, Germany 5.7. We'll be back. And we're going to continue now, but back playing again next week. So happy to join us again. And we also play other random times, so hang out in the Discord if you want to join our Discord server to know when we're going to be. Okay, Jan, I sent you. Oh no, maybe it didn't take. I sent you an invite. Yeah, I'll take a look at some of these video stacks here. One or two I think I've seen before, but some of the other people here may have not. When I get a chance.
Gonna get my Digger Max. Digger Max, yeah. Frio. I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, I just saw something I need to get rid of. Where? There it is. There we go. And 2 battle.
Oh no, not this one.
Yeah, I'm going towards A. Circling around.
Oh, this one. Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
we're going to Korea, where there were lots of German Panzer battles in Korea.
Well, yeah.
We're going back to Korea.
Didn't you know the mouse was used extensively in Korea?
Who was
The
the
mouse.
E100?
Yeah, precisely. The Arno knows.
Arno's just trying to kiss up to you. He wants some free fish.
Of course he does, because he knows what's good.
All praise the toy, so say we all.
Yeah, I'm pretty great, aren't I?
Nice Porsche Stonger.
Thank you.
Danke.
I also think he's maybe a little worried that if the sea levels rise a little more, he'll want a friend underwater with him.
Yeah. Hey, I can be friends with him. I'm almost underwater, so.
Yeah.
You're
Dutch
a hair's
people.
breadth away from being underwater where you live, aren't you?
Don't worry, Arno. I can show you a hill to live on.
I can show you the underwater wall.
It's a pretty nice place once you get used to it.
No, thank you. I'm going to stay above water as my living arrangements.
Well,
You actually have a mountain over there.
Oh
More
yeah,
than-
I got plenty of mountains. I can go live at 5,000 feet elevation anytime I want to.
but would you? Hey,
Wow. I'm debating. I don't know. You know, it was just there over Christmas, but I don't know. Whether give up LA area and go to the
well, you get
Arizona.
away from the warmth of LA, I think.
Well, you know, I live in a nice part of town, so I, more so than in the past, am avoiding bad parts of town. I'm a native enough to know just what neighborhoods are what around
Good road.
here. And so
Please don't, please no, please no, please no. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get over this hill.
oh, you got my barrel, damn it. Once I think smoke may actually come in handy.
Yeah, I think it's someone up the hill kind of behind us. I know.
Yeah, well, there's
You cover that. You cover
somebody
that.
up sort of that way.
I'll look here.
Okay.
Gamer, is he pushing up to you?
No, I think he's up on the hill overlooking A. At least that's the one who I was
see him.
shooting at. That's one who I was shooting.
You got him.
Or he was
Someone
shooting at
got
me. Oh, where is... Now we've got smoke clear.
Oh, yes. It's here.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is
Where'd he
that?
go? I don't
Oh, I got
see.
him. Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Is he over here? Oh.
Got one.
Oh, somehow I missed him.
Can you mark
They
him?
did.
I could probably kill him.
Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, no. No, the answer is no. I can't mark him. I'm dead.
I've
There were-
noticed.
There's 2 of them at least. I did.
Right
No.
there.
Hey gamer, got any advice for a 20-something about to graduate college? Did you decide what you wanted to do and go after graduation? Okay, well, my first advice is get the fuck out of college, get a trade school if you want to make money. I did go to college. I didn't go to college to make money. I studied political science and history in college, and I didn't think either one of those was going to be particularly
Applicable.
job opportunity thing. Although there is the basic thing for certain qualification in managerial jobs, just say in general. Just that you just by getting through college with a degree, it used to mean that you had a certain level of capabilities, shall we say, and so if you're going to go into some sort of thing, you can learn, the learning abilities to learn whatever other career. It wasn't like you needed to go get a marketing degree to go get a marketing job or something. Just get a college degree. But nowadays, and it's not just because I politically think the universities are indoctrination centers, which I do believe so, but I think you're more likely to work at a fast food job after getting out of college than anything else, unless you really know how to get a job in a particular field and have that really locked down. And, like, hey, yeah, you're a marine biologist, and you know that you know where there's a marine biologist job, and you know how to get it. But I sort of use that in with forethought.
Oh god, I see a helicopter.
Hold on, there's helicopters in. Oh no.
I don't think there should be a helicopter in 6-7.
Helicopter's like 7, yeah.
Yeah, we should, unless somebody up-tiered somehow. Maybe I even did. I don't know. We should be at max 6-7 or 6-7 max.
Yeah. Oh.
And yeah, like, because my one of my cousins, I don't know if it was marine biology, I guess marine biology or something, some sort of marine biology type career. She she graduated magna cum laude in her university here in California. And she's a social worker in New Jersey. I think mildly high up in that. But okay, so here's someone who literally graduated at the top of her college, the best thing, and she never went into a marine biology type career.
She became top of her class in the Navy SEALs.
You should be fascinated with Toyjet.
And whatnot, and so she lives in New Jersey, but she grew up here and actually in the Bay Area. So,
gamer. Oh,
yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, and so it's sort of natural in that we do.
I died.
I grew up in Southern California. I know her well enough, but not super well. I mean, now that she's moved off to New Jersey, I see her even less. It's like once every 4 years or something I see her. But so I'm not close to her or anything. But for whatever reason, she had that degree, but she did not seem to pursue her life in that, and for some reason she wanted to move back to New Jersey. I don't know why. I never really quizzed her on that. But, you know, she grew up in California. So right now, the real money here in the United States is with a good trade. And you do not need a university degree to do that. You know, a good auto mechanic, a good machinist, not just, you know, not just a guy who, you know, swaps out parts in a which can be very good work, you know, for auto mechanics, but somebody who's actually like a machinist, they're going to make so much money. Or if you're going to be a good plumber or something like that, and yeah, you got to, in some of those jobs, you got to be willing to get your hands dirty, as in crawling around buildings and whatnot, not just a machinist, not really. I mean, yeah, you get oil or whatever on your hands. But yeah, that is where the career and money path is now in America, because those jobs are what is in demand, and there is not enough, and you can basically demand what you want for payment in those within the, you know, realms of you know, reality of compensation. You know, you're not going to get $1 billion for you know, fixing somebody's plumbing, but you can make good money. And I don't know of a sort of university career right now, because you can go, oh well, hey, Silicon Valley. Yeah, Silicon Valley is dumping all of its excess employees right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they've overhired, over-pampered these people. And I'm sure if you're a whiz kid at coding something up, you're going to get a job.
There's millions of Indians who can do it.
Well, that's the other thing too, is that there are a lot of people from other parts of the world, including India, that are trained and are willing to, instead of having it that as a $200,000 a year job, they'll do it at $50,000 or $75,000, because I'm even thinking the ones that are going to, you know, immigrate here and not just working remotely. And so they, you know, to work in Silicon Valley, you know, you can't function at less than, I don't know, 50, 75,000, somewhere between 50 to 75,000 a year. That's dirt cheap minimum. But because, you know, Bay Area is expensive to live at, not just San Francisco. And so I can't get too cheap if you're actually, you know, someone experienced and know how to do it. But if they're willing to set you up, I don't know, in Georgia or in Oklahoma, import, obviously they can work cheaper there. And if they're willing to do remote work, you know, have a, you know, people working in India for whatever coding jobs. Yeah, you got that, but you cannot. Yeah, yes, an Indian person could immigrate here and become a plumber, but that's not what because Indians particularly are caste oriented, and I know Singh has left, and he'd probably tell you a bit more about some of that, but your educated class are not going to become plumbers. It's just that's just not the way they think. So they're not going to. They might become high-end tech people, you know, high-end machinists or something like that, but they won't become a plumber. So you're not going to have a lot of them as being your competition here. Gotcha. So that is what I would recommend if you want to make $100,000 a year or more, is have a good trade, and you can do it, I would say, with ease. Hey folk, how you doing? Marine biology degree is a ticket to unemployment. Yeah, and she came from a rather reasonably well-off middle-class family, and I don't know that I just think it was what interested her. Yeah, 7 classes away from computer engineering degree. It's a sunk cost fallacy for me, I suppose. When I was 18, seriously considering doing what you said, but talked out of it by multiple family members. Okay, well, there's, you know, people often talk about the military-industrial complex. Well, there is a educational industrial complex, shall we say. And it does, every teacher, functionally every teacher here in the United
Nicely
States,
done, gamer.
thank you, needs to be needs to get a teaching degree, teaching credential or whatever. There's exceptions, but it's basically that. So they're all university types. Even if they're teaching elementary school, or really it's more junior high or high school, that's going to feed you into college. And and I'm not even necessarily talking, sometimes I'm talking right, left ideologies, but I'm just talking about sort of the ideological ideology of, you need to get a degree in this, you need to be, if you are, an expert in world affairs, you need to have, political science master's degree or doctorates or whatever to even be considered. That's sort of their mental thinking. So they push you down this road. There is also the perceived prestige of having a university degree, and I sort of use that term because in America we just often say college and meaning the same thing, but in Europe it doesn't mean the same thing. And it's sort of a social thing, but it has become such a universal, what high school had been, college has become. But college, you got somebody coming for you, strong arm on your tail.
I dropped my bomb.
Yeah, okay, I'm shooting at him, but I don't know if I'm gonna do any good.
Oh yeah, you got me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not always able to shoot him down. So I'm not, if you're nearly done with your degree, you should get it. I mean, you've gone this far into it. One, I would be very flexible on where I lived if you're looking for success in that kind of field. Do not let geography be a determining factor. Is just anywhere in the U.S. But I would try to stay out of California because of cost of living and the glut of
Pleasure.
work. Well, no, people working here. Now, another one of my cousins does have some sort of computer engineering degree. He works for. Is it Shell? He lives in Texas. He works for one of the major oil companies.
Oh yeah, Shell, yeah.
I think it's. I don't know if it's Royal Dutch Shell or something. I know his father worked there for years. Not in computers, but
Dutch.
but it's one of the major ones. And he's done, and works in computers, but like modeling what you get back from ground penetrating radar and other seismic kind of things to create models, so that then they, can look at and see what's under the ground for drilling, and, doing computer work for that, where, of course, when I, going through college, he wanted to design games, because that's what everybody wants to do, is design games, but he's, working in the oil industry. So it's find something that isn't social media. Don't try to go to work. I mean, obviously, Facebook is letting people, off and closing jobs, and Twitter. So you know that, but don't go after something big and popular computer. Go after credit card processing software, or like for MasterCard or Visa or something like that, or some very, very boring sounding company thing, and just play War Thunder with me on the weekends or something if you want to do computer stuff, but just don't go after the dream of, I'm going to design this game or something. That's probably, now if you want to be poor, you want to live like me, I live in an apartment. I'm not, I'm not hard up or anything. I'm doing just fine, but I don't have a nice house. I don't have a modern car. I don't, have a lot of extra stuff, but I'm doing what I like to do. So that's, the political situation is an issue. You're absolutely right, ZZ. But it's the financial situation. When I was back in Arizona with my dad, well, many of the people who lived some of them were, you know, Californians. Many of them had lived in California for a time, but a lot of them, because they were sort of contacts of my dad, so they were, you know, a few of them were in between my age and my dad's age, but most, well, I mean, yeah, but most of them had fled California because of living cost of living. Just to put it, not all of them had been a serious California resident, but some were native and some were serious residents, and they, you know, sort of in retirement age or whatever, have fled because of cost of living here is extreme. You know, because here, if you want to buy a house in a decent neighborhood, $1 million. Well, I'm not saying a fancy house. I'm just saying your average sort of house, $1 million in a decent neighborhood now. So, if you're going for an okayish neighborhood, yeah, you can, you know, $700,000, $800,000. In a really crappy gang neighborhood, well, I don't know what the prices are, but they're still probably $500,000.
That's a lot of money.
Oh,
yeah, and this is like in cities with the name beach in them, you know, or whatever, or Los Angeles. Now, if you want to go to Stockton, you might be able to get a house for free. You have to buy the land or something, but you know, it's failed developments, unemployment up the yin yang. You know, it's crappy and it's hot and it's Stockton, but you know, so that there are issues like that. I'm going to put artillery on that tank.
Never mind, we want.
Yep.
Let's go.
So yeah, and so that's, you know, you know, whether it's the big thing that would get me to leave here is if my guns, you know, they passed laws that would drive me out of the state right now, but fortunately the courts have stopped them enforcing the laws. And so I don't know which way I'm going to go. You know, do I want to move to a desert or stay by the sea? I mean, that's sort of my two basic choices. High school teachers are a body of overeducated Philistines. Well, I don't know that I don't know what they're like nowadays. I know what they were like when I was young, but whether they're overeducated or just over-indoctrinated, I really don't know how good their education is. I really don't.
I can, you know, tell a little bit of what I experienced in my at my school. But
Sure.
I don't know if you're interested.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
So long as you ready up. I mean, you know, keep
yeah,
on that path.
I jumped out, by the way. So.
Yeah, I see. That's fine. It's fine, Strongarm.
it's
Thanks for
It was-
playing. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, either later today or next weekend or whenever.
I'll
Yeah.
listen to Dan's recollections of his school days.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it was around. It was fairly recent, like
Mhm.
2 years or 3 years when the coronavirus happened, and we're still in it, and we're just getting out, so no masks and such. So one of the school teachers was how do I tell? Well, she wanted to know the current ideas and such and culture of, you know, accepting and the idea of what's it called, transgenderism towards in a class.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did was they put up a slide and said that, you know, I was, you know, oblivious to it, and I asked, you know, what do you mean by that? And they were said that, you know, it's normal for people to think like that, and I hold on. I'm all over the place. Sorry.
Right.
Recollect correctly.
Basically, schools, university, they're all left-wing sheep tips.
Yeah. At least,
Well,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they are, and I'll tell you, mentally ill people need help. And they're self-identified mentally ill people because they're saying their brain is, or whatever, is in the wrong body. So they've identified themselves as mentally ill. Gender dysphoria is sort of the term. The people they have. Now what has happened is the left-wing institutions that are using Maoist tactics are trying to say that you are wrong. Jan, you're wrong. Well, what did I say wrong? Everything, you're wrong, Jan. If you know, what time is it? No, you're wrong, Jan. Whatever your answer is wrong. That's the point of it. They're trying to destroy language. They're trying to destroy definitions. They're trying to get you to agree that night is day and day is night. And so once you do that on, a man is a woman is a man, or whatever, then they can get you to manipulate everything else in life. That, if how many lights are there, Picard, before he went left? When the Kardashians are torturing him and trying to get him to agree to say that there are the wrong number of lights. It is simply a social, because they're not using physical pain, a social indoctrination, a social torture, if you will, for compliance in thought.
Yeah,
and that's what they're using this transgenderism. It's less than a tenth of 1% or something of people even have this problem, and that we need to jump through hoops for a tenth of 1% of any another thing, and it's not political really, it's just lawsuit crazy thing, is where the people some child has peanut allergies, so they remove peanut butter and peanut whatever from everything in the whole school district over fear that some one child will somehow get some peanut butter and die, because you can, if you have the really strong allergy or something to it, and die because of it. You really can. But everybody else out here has to change our way of life for the micro number of people who could die of a peanut allergy. And I feel really bad for those people, but I don't want to live my life any different because of that.
What is crazy is because they are teaching it to special ed kids, because I have a problem with language.
Okay.
So they're teaching special ed kids and half deaf kids that this thing, all the things you have been taught in, probably to your father and mother at that time, was wrong.
Oh, they want to break down and destroy the family. That goes back to, and as folk is saying, that the Maoist Red Guards, put an appeals court judge through the struggle session at Stanford. Hey, Eric. And so, it's that kind of thing. That is the goal. And this is, so universities are the spawn of this. And I would, if I had kids, I would do everything practically, not everything humanly, but everything practically possible to keep them out of the school system now. Whether that's find, good private schools or homeschool or whatever. I'm not saying I would be successful at it, but I would do everything possible, and I would not send them off.
The radicals from the 60s and the 70s are all running the schools now.
Oh yes, no, absolutely. Here in America, at least they are, and I presume everywhere else.
That's agrees to me.
Yeah, but it also, when I feigned ignorance of the matter that I obviously knew a lot about. When I did a thing correctly, they all fucking cheered. saying that, you understand, finally. Like, that's not all.
What are we talking about?
my
the modern
experience.
educational system and what ZZ should be doing in life.
Okay.
And so,
Help.
yeah.
Arno, help.
How are you?
Jumbo.
Were you working there at Queer? Or?
No, I was supposed to. I wasn't. Yeah, no. I was working on the car.
Ah,
Any
Some
luck?
other stuff. No, but it was weird because after we let it sit and I tested it, the ABS didn't go off. But it is weird. We're gonna wait and see what the fuck is happening. So it's being a bitch.
All right. Well, if it's intermittent enough, is it something to do with it being heated up or not?
That's what I've been thinking, but I don't know.
Meaning it's just simply driving it enough or something that the system warms up and you
I don't know,
testing it
because
out.
we left it sit for a while, and then because I then had to park the car because I was leaving, you know.
Right.
And then it was like for the first time driving on the hill, and I broke it like I used the brake hard. Nothing happened. But then when I got my grandfather to sit in the car, right, and the second I turned the wheel and did it, it went off, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So we're trying to figure out.
As wanted.
The problem is it's annoying because we don't. It's not like we don't know what the root of the problem is, so it's just guesswork until we figure it out. You know.
Okay.
That's
Just
really
this is gamer being stupid. But have you Googled this?
Yes, we've
Okay,
all of us extensively Googled.
Yeah. Okay.
I've asked
I mean,
Facebook groups,
and as you can tell, I figured you probably had, but I just had to ask.
About Google.
I just had to ask
Google.
the question. You know.
Zoomers know about Google.
Yeah, I know, but it just some people just I don't know, just don't think of things, and I just had to
think of the obvious.
Yeah, I mean it just because I'm just presuming you're not the only one that's ever had this problem, and if got you. Now I have I've learned a good special way of shooting down aircraft.
Oh.
Wait until they're climbing, because they really stall out when they climb, and you can just put fire right in that one spot that they're going to be flying through, and you take them out. So that's really climbing is thing. I just took out one was coming at me, the other one was climbing. But.
Me and Strongarm, if he's still up for it, are going to be. I got a copy of the Battle for Narvik movie with English subtitles.
Oh, cool.
Communist Manifesto.
So if I don't know, after the stream, we're going to be trying to watch that. If anyone would be wanting to watch it with me.
Is Narvik really worth battling over?
Yes.
Apparently so.
It's cold and it's grey and its ice is far flung.
Oh yeah.
Also,
did you like the picture I sent you, Gamer? I was quite creative. I found a new way to store my guns.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of it when we did it. I bought.
Well, I saw the family table with the guns out when you were that, but I haven't seen anything other than that. If that's what...
I bought a like the vacuum packs you buy for like your jackets.
Okay. Right? Yeah.
I put 2 guns in there because it's 1 meter and 45 centimeters. The rolling block is 1 meter and 42 centimeters, so it fit just perfectly. So I just put 2 and 2 in, and then I sucked out the air, and it worked perfectly. So
okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, and it costs only like $7 a piece. So
yeah,
I only
that's good for long-term storage.
I also oiled them, of course, so you know.
Yeah.
It was good.
And so, as folk in ZZ knows, and a few other newer people here, one of the missions of my channel is to battle this woke ideology in sort of my way, if you will, in talking about history and society and culture around through games. That's my attempt to make the world a little better.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be joining right now since I don't know.
No, that's fine.
I don't know. Don't you normally stream till like what, 8.
Well, normally
No.
it's till right about now is where I'm going to mission
Oh,
or two more is
You
what
could
I'm
go
planning on.
Just go for half
but-
an hour more. Then it'll be nice for a nice 4-hour stream. You know.
Yeah, that's
Keep
sort
it
of the
nice.
idea is another 20 minutes or so.
By the way,
so-
I'm picking up a. I got some dude is selling a crag stock for $20, so I'm picking that up so I can start putting together a the Steyr crag thingy that I have.
Okay. Good.
So
Parts are good to have
yeah, I'll make it
Steyr
into
because
Well, yeah,
whether it's your Steyr that you're putting together or just someday you'll find a really nice crag
It's not. It's really
that
it's
with the
nice,
crack stock. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else would be like this is so cherry, But
It's
the
not-
stock
yeah.
is just it's so badly cracked, and well, let's take that off and swap
Yeah.
it or something.
The nice thing with this is it has its armorer stamp on the side. It still has a serial number on the wood stamp, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
So-
Yeah.
It looks to be quite chipped. It's like one big chip on it that looks to be like battle damage or something like that.
Right.
At least wear marks. So
Oh,
Where,
we're
Mark?
at
the Wehrmacht.
Is that mocked?
So yeah.
we are at
Hopefully I get it.
4.0
So,
or no
although
5.0. I mean,
I have a dilemma. Because
Okay.
my thingy doesn't have a barrel, right? I can't get a new one for it. I'm thinking of just making a dummy barrel out of wood, right? Because just take a rod and just make it, the size of the barrel, painting it some sort of kind of like what they did with some of the Viking thingies toy, right? Painted a distinct color so that it's not original, like something like that, and then just 3D print the front sight and glue it on, and then like the bayonet thing as well, just to have a representation of a barrel.
Why? What do you need it for? Did I say something offensive, or you can't hear me speak? I don't know. Eric, you still there? Apparently not. Yeah, maybe it did, ZZ. I don't know. I don't think so. But he hasn't even muted himself. Arno, are you still there? Can you hear me? Jan, can you hear me? Maybe they can't hear me, or I can't hear them. Oh, this is weird. Wrong Toy Jet? Voice connected? Oh, hey, can you guys hear me? Did something just happen with...
I think
No.
Yeah.
Discord died for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for more than a second. I asked Eric a question and we went...
It went
Like-
quiet.
at least like 20 seconds.
Did you guys
Yeah.
hear anything that I said?
No.
Because I said that someone commented on my jacket at the train station today.
Oh,
Okay.
Didn't hear that. Good job.
Yeah, no.
Good job.
Basically, he said, like, I sat next to him. He's looking at my patch, and he's like, "Excuse me." He said, "Like, are you the one that's gonna, fight for our country when Russia comes?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not in the military." I said, "Right, because I don't. I hate the idea of stolen valor." So I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
And I said, "It's allowed to be a little patriotic, isn't it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Are you one of those that are gonna go down to Ukraine?" I'm like, "No, I have bad knees." So, yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay, I asked you the question before whatever during the death of Discord here.
What? Yeah.
Why do you want to do this barrel thingy?
Well, because I want to, because the stock is full length, to be able to install the rest of the barrel bands and the top handguard, I need a barrel there. to have something to be clamped onto. That's why. I don't see why-
No. Sorry. That.
What? How is that bad?
Man, people aren't listening to me. People aren't listening to me today. I mean, Werewolf Man is, I think, maybe yeeted out of the whole Discord now because he wasn't listening to me today.
Well, okay, question. Yeah, I just want to know why. How is that wrong?
That is not what I asked you. I didn't ask you the functionality of
All right.
Why do you want to? Why do you think you need to put together a thing that looks like a crag that isn't a crag?
Because I can't legally. If I want a real one, I can't. So.
Well, I know that. I'm not talking about your deactivated crags. I'm talking about what is the purpose of putting together this this thing that looks like a crag but is not a crag, where I understand your deactivated crags. To me, they're still a crag. They're deactivated, but they're still, you know, a complete crag. This is not a crag. This is a thing that looks like a crag, but it is not a crag. Why do you want it? What
like, I just want to have another complete one, basically.
Well, that's not a complete one because you just said you don't have the barrel for it.
No, and that's why I'm thinking of as a placeholder to have one there, gamer. How is that a bad thing?
No, I didn't say it's a bad. Nothing I said is bad. I'm asking why. I'm asking why.
Why is because I want a full one, but I'm not able to get one.
I thought you had a.
now.
Okay, how is this going to be different in appearance than your other cracks? Functionally.
Well, it's not supposed to be different.
I guess that's sort of my point, is that you have. I thought you already had. Is it just you have 4, you want 5, or whatever the added number? You just want to add another thing that looks like a crag?
Well, I just want to put another one together, so it's not just just sitting loose without any parts, basically. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that.
No.
No, I get what you mean. I know what you mean.
Nothing I said is wrong or right or bad or good or any sort of thing like that.
Okay, yeah.
What I was wondering is, and when because you were answering a different question, shall we say, before.
Okay, I get what you mean there, yeah.
Yeah. Because see, to me, if you're putting together another partial crag, that you're needing to create a substantial element of the gun, not just, I need one little bracket, but a substantial element of the gun. To me, that just, do you need it for another wall hanger? Do you need it for, what do you need to have that together for? Is, I guess,
I can see that.
Because where I'm cheering you on is getting the parts, so that when you do find pieces, you can see about assembling.
But the thing is, it's not putting the parts together isn't I can just take them apart when I need to.
Well, I know you can. Yeah. But I'm just sort of wondering, because you have the decorations, of the crags.
Sure.
If you want to dress up and have a crag, to proper weight and balance of the gun, you have that. I'm just wondering, was this going to be a different form of crag, because I know you have the artillery crag, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Was this going to be some other form of crag that you don't have, or I'm just trying to find out the why of it, as opposed to.
Because what I originally wanted to do was buy a stock that wasn't I wanted to buy orderized stock and then cut it off, saw it off, so it would be like an instructional model, right? Where it doesn't have it, anything past the barrel is just cut off, right? And then have the pistol grip or something like that. but all of the ones I've been looking at aren't really that, like, they're not any original ones. So I'm thinking
now maybe the thing that I'm missing that maybe you could do compared to some of your other ones, that this would be something that you could
LARP
chamber and unchamber through, cycle through dummy rounds that.
Since I wouldn't be able to do that still because the
barrel
is still technically there. So.
Well, no, because if it was a dummy barrel, it's not a barrel. Meaning,
yeah, but it's still receiver's still sealed. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. The receiver's still.
Yeah, it's.
I thought you could turn. I thought you could pull that barrel remnant out.
It would be, but I'd need a lathe, and I don't have.
Okay,
that.
okay. Well, I don't. You know,
And the second.
Well, I didn't know if if you just put something in there and got a hold of it and twisted it.
No, because it still has a thingy in it. It's
well, okay. Well, yeah.
I've noticed, but it's just not.
Right.
It's not that easy, sadly.
Yeah, I was just looking not, and if you just say sort of completionist or whatever, you just want to. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's
kind of what I wanted to do.
That okay, well that makes a certain amount of sense. I just was why is this a project that you want to do? Was not the function of
no, I get that.
Of having the mock-up barrel, but I just was wondering the why. Sometimes I ask.
Is I don't.
Okay, yeah, OCD or whatever you want to call it. Just want to complete the thing, put the puzzle together.
Because then I could use that like as a donor thingy, right? Because then I can have all the parts in place, not just loosely around. And then so if I get a real one, I can switch it out. Or another idea I had was, since it doesn't have a real barrel, like if I want to LARP with it, it shouldn't be the end of the world because it's a wood barrel,
see now that did cross my mind as one of the whys, and I was wanting to know if it was something like that. I was just trying to figure out. Well, why are you doing this? That's all. I ask strange questions at times.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I just didn't. It just came across as not
confrontational.
Not
okay,
I
didn't mean to. Yeah, just.
It's fine. It's okay.
Gamer's weird. I thought you knew that.
No, I know.
Yes,
I talked to Josh a little bit as well, and I don't want you guys to fight. That's my opinion. So yeah.
Mediated.
Community. So
shuttle diplomacy. You're the Tony Blair of TeamG.
Yeah.
I bet he doesn't want Tony Blair idea.
Middle East peace negotiator. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
no,
I think that was too long ago for Eric to really know what you mean by that.
But
Not that he doesn't know who Tony Blair,
I get
but
called into work tomorrow though, which is fun. So.
Oh?
Yeah, my boss is apparently bedridden, so I have to cover for him, which is fine. So it happens. Should be fine. No, let's wake up 7:45. That should be fine. But yeah, no. It would be nice to have just basically it would be like the donor crag or stuff like that. So.
The mini car.
And also that stock, it's really nice. Like a nice worn. It has good patina on it. It's like has scuff marks on like the stock all over. It looks to be because the one I have on the stock I have on the Steyr right now is like it looks to be some sort of either refurbishment or just an unissue like surplus kind of thing.
right.
So yeah.
Wow, I've got
good-
two of
good
them here.
green
Let's see if
on
I
it.
can. Yeah, two more here. Nope, couldn't survive.
I was able to acquire as well some nice stuff, some new books.
Cool,
I have,
books are good.
Yeah. Toy has a bid now on some stuff that we found on the auction site, which is modeling references for like scale models and stuff, like Airfix magazines from like the 70s and stuff like that. But in the book pile, there is Jane's All the Aircraft, World's Aircraft. I remember you said, yeah.
1949 to
1950
or something.
Wow,
yeah.
that's cool.
1950, just 1950.
Yeah, because
So, like,
normally
yeah,
there are
yeah.
two, meaning it sort of cover that sort
And
of
right
year.
now,
But
Toy's leading the bid at just $30.
Old James books.
Jane's books aren't cheap. Even if
So if you can get it, for $30, it's literally a
I
steal.
remember when I got my fighting ships of World War II.
yeah, now that's a more standard publication idea that they keep publishing it because it's World War II versus every year's almanac.
Yeah.
Yearbook.
Although, nice! I got the StuG as well toy, the kits. But I got some books that I think are going to be pretty cool for my alternate history. It's the Defense Museum's yearbooks. One is about the military in 1905 and the Army Order of 1888, which is going to be cool. So yes. My library grows.
Well, that's an important thing.
Mm-hmm. I just had to fucking read. I actually have to just read the fuckers, you know?
No, you don't actually have to. Because what you have to do is you have to know basically what's in there. And then when you need answers, you have the books to get the answers.
True.
So that's,
I just also want to...
I'm not saying you shouldn't read them. I'm not suggesting, but meaning if you found, somebody gave you 200 books tomorrow, doesn't mean you have to read all those 200 books.
No.
You just get a library now of 200 books on, I don't know, Norwegian Navy or something, or
I would actually like a book on that, so I don't have that.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, it is having a library really sort of, and boom, I'm dead. Because I was trying to shoot right over the little compartment and I messed that up. Really makes you powerful. Because, modeling questions or other, whatever it may be, you have answers. You have the knowledge.
What do you think, Toy?
I think rifle.
Yeah. And it looks good. And since I bought those, that just loose parts of Krag parts, for I have 800 barrel rings, not actually 800, but you know what I mean. So I have a lot of parts there, like trigger guard, barrel.
Well, like I say, parts are good because you're going to run into things, and times comes that one part is either missing or badly damaged or whatever, and having a collection of parts.
At least for my shooter, I'd like to have spare parts for if it's just a collector's, you might not want to replace parts. So.
Well, it depends on what you're absolutely. If you have something that's otherwise all original, one piece of
serial number
gun
and everything.
Yeah, but a lot of I know a lot of Germans serial number all the parts on a gun, but if you've got a proper M1 Garand,
so.
and it's all, and you got a gun, it's all sort of made by the same manufacturer, but then it goes, oh shit, something's really rusted out on it or damaged or whatever. Well, hey, I have a new in box or really good condition, but of the same manufacturer. Yeah, just you put it on it. You make as long as it's right.
You write a note for the part you removed and put it in the bag or something,
Yeah, you could do that, yeah. But I'm just saying, like I don't know, like a front sight or something that just is bad, gets bad, and
you know what's really typical though? Right before I bought this receiver, someone sold a deactivated Krag barrel actually, which was such annoyance because I was like, fuck, I really needed that.
Well, see, to me, that's what you should do. Is you should get these parts and then wait till you find the right barrel, and do that.
No, and the thing is with that wood thing is, as I said, that's a placeholder. I just want it.
Yeah, I know, but I just to me I just didn't understand why you wanted to do the placeholder.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. You're still up for the movie, right, Strong Arm?
Yeah.
Or...
Sure, yeah.
I'm still up for the movie. I want to watch it again. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Arno has watched it, I think, right, Arno? You've watched it.
I watched it, yeah. I have it on
Are you
Netflix.
going to watch it today?
Yeah, after the stream.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if game.
Yeah, this is the last match, and I'm going to get something to eat. But if you're going to put it here, I may check it out.
Ooh, yeah.
Share it on.
I think you should.
Yeah, I'd love for you to watch it.
Yeah.
One thing I will say that my uncle he watched it finally, and his criticism was it jumps a little bit, and I think I agree. It has a lot of it is a bit jumpy jump.
Jump scares.
No, it's more.
Wow! How dare you?
You get a fright.
Why did I react? If I didn't get reaction.
We have taken Exeter.
Oh,
You want
are
Exeter?
you trying to,
Birmingham has fallen.
Oh.
No, not to anyone, it's just Birmingham is gone.
I hope Birmingham was gone.
The ground just opened up and it disappeared. This is the end of Birmingham.
Fucking Birmingham, man.
Birmingham.
Then I live in a shithole called Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Ham.
Or
Smashed.
there's three words men can't say. Thank you, I'm sorry, and Worcester, just fuck.
Worcestershire.
I know.
It's not,
Shut
you
up.
don't say Worcester, you say Worcester.
Yeah, isn't it Worcester sauce?
No, it's just
yeah.
Worcester. Worcester.
Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's just Worcester.
Shut up,
Worcester.
all of you, I can't say it.
I can say the
People
old.
say Worcester. It's Worcester.
Worcester.
It's simpler than you think.
This is just like Little Toyjet and Pacific. For the
Pacific.
longest time, I could not say Pacific. I
Pacific
can
Rim.
now, but it took me several years.
Ah, okay. That's interesting.
Little
Pacific.
Toyjet used to say Pacific.
I say,
It did not matter. It did not matter how many times I tried to turn it to Pacific every time.
By the way, Toy, remember my Englishisms that I have with Norwegian, where I say like instead of like I say das solete instead of for sunny in Norwegian.
Oh yeah.
Toy, my mom finds that very cute.
I find
Okay,
it-
guys. We're gonna folk ZZ Flexible. I don't know if you're still around. Simon,
The
everybody
people
else.
of the interwebs.
Yeah, people of the interwebs, but been hanging out with me. We're going to be ending the live stream now. Be back next Saturday with more Hearts of Iron, and probably Sunday. Though I'm gonna try to get a little experience with Hell Let Loose. I don't know if we'll.
Oh yeah,
we'll
I'd
get
love
enough.
to play that with you.
Yeah, I don't want to make it my first day playing it, streaming it. That's
No,
So
we could do it some point this week if you'd be up
yeah,
for it.
if we could do that. And if I get good enough with that, we may do Hell Let Loose or something next week instead of War Thunder. But I don't
Yeah.
know. So we'll be back with something.
Yep.
So
Different.
thank you guys